touch now. How about? Kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀ nísinsìnyí touch? Hi everyone. Kí ló dé tó ti yọ mí kúrò ní mọ́tì? Ìfẹ́ yìí. Hello everybody. To your Bluetooth now. Hello. Restriction yẹn ìwà ń bẹ ṣá. Kí ló dé? One day. Kó dá o. This is a very bad decision you took. You don't do now. You people are just maddening people. What's it day? Auntie BC ni. Hello, Auntie BC ṣe wà okay ma. Ẹ kálẹ́.
Mo ti rí yín. Ọ̀gá tẹ́kọ̀ gbogbo dáadé yín lọ́jọ́ Ìjàbẹ́òkúta. Ẹ ṣàfẹ́ fún ìpínlẹ̀ wa ṣá. Adéwòyìn.
Mo ṣe ilédì yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ mo suspend ẹ̀ mi ìfẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. She's just kò ń ṣèyàn dáadáa. Ó fẹ́ jojú dádì mi nílẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ filẹ̀.
Mo pẹ́ lọ́wọ́ dádì yín nígbà tẹ́ ìjọba
èmi mi ò láìkẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ́ èmi ti yọ kúrò nínú àwọn family wa lọ bẹ̀bẹ̀ ní ìkòdè gbẹ̀bẹ̀ anyway good evening everyone. Ẹ káalẹ́ o everybody ẹ káàbọ̀ àǹtí Bísí welcome back we have missed you. Bàbá Latin ni wọ́n fẹ́ gba inú sẹ́rọ̀ lálẹ́ yìí Bàbá Latin ti bínú tán. No, ó sọ̀rọ̀ ni mo á fẹ́ play ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀.
Bàbá ó ti sọ̀rọ̀ tí pẹ́ náà ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ tí kìíní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rẹ̀ náà ti sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn náà.
No, èyí ni mo ṣe rí lẹ́nu. Ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
Onímọ̀ yóò sí nínú tampan àbí.
Ó dà kó bóyá ó tún wá dà pọ̀ sórí iṣẹ́.
Ó ti sọ yẹn immediately tí kìíní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rẹ̀ tó gbà tó dákẹ́.
Okay, àwọn èèyàn wá ń. So let's talk about it anyways at least. Right.
Mo fẹ́ ganu sí international torí níwà náà tó fẹ́ tako Bíọ́lá yẹ ká bring Bíọ́lá down.
God forbid that he bring it down. Imagine bring it down.
Like that platform needs to come down.
No, the platform will not come down because of just one thing. Don't let's do that way.
Somebody show you who they are. Believe it. I can forgive everything, but when somebody wants a minor and you give your platform to that person and the person did not feel remorseful. You feel remote.
It's really bad, honestly.
And to the extent that Biola number to one level, only Biola one key away from logo. So Biola shows where allegiance lies. That means that even Biola, somebody like me cannot entrust my own child.
I will tell you why Biola did that. We are about to sorrow. No, Shema, I think she's doing that to everybody in the prison. She goes there.
Not somebody that owns a minor, not a PDF.
Okay, ma.
Not a PDF. You can do with any other crime. It's like murder and a PDF. Oh no, budget. No, I can forgive anything. A PDF, no. Because my I'm not going to save you. He's a narcissist. Complain he never honored to any of his fault. He's honors other people's faults.
Okay, let's start the program. Let's just so that I don't lose my manners by not welcoming everybody. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. You're welcome to Prevailing Issue with Ajoke. Real event. I love you. Thank you so much for coming as usual. We are here tonight again on Baba Ijesha's case. Please bear with me. This is going to be 2 hours show because I have got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. Please, guys. Emma Binu, in the silent TV. So we will make it as brief as we can. It's just passing a message across to whoever cares to listen. So John Tori Olong. We are on 3 platforms. Prevailing Issues with Ajoke on YouTube, on TikTok, Niger Styles and Beauty Tips, and on Facebook, Niger Styles and Beauty Tips. Please follow all our platforms, and you know what we do here. We sell glasses. Call me for all your beautiful prescription frames and party glasses. Yes, we were talking about Baba. We have been talking about Baba Ijesha's case. It's no news again that Baba Ijesha is out and gallivanting everywhere. In fact, yesterday we treated that Olosodo Biola. That's why you could see my sister here is so angered by that, and so many women are angered because of the fact that they believe that Biola has a very beautiful platform.
I don't believe that.
Has a beautiful platform where we don't they are not expecting her to do such a thing. I have my own opinion about that. Like I said yesterday, Biola has a platform where she gives everybody the opportunity to hear their opinions, and like we know, this is something that she has invited Yabo before, she has invited Princess before. I just feel that she feels that it is fair enough for her to listen to Baba Ijesha's side of the story. But I think it got to the other side of people. A lot of people are not happy with that decision because this is a convicted man. And like we discussed yesterday, it's a man that has come to even say, challenging the authority of the judiciary of what they have done, rubbishing their judgments whatsoever, even to the Supreme Court, because you have gone to the lower court, you were found guilty, and then you went to the Court of Appeal, and you were still found guilty. And because of that, you still felt that they have not done well. Though he has come out to say, though is what they give the judge, the court that the court will work on and all that. But that is just bull crap. He knows what he's doing. So, well, let's now talk about it tonight. We have seen today that a lot of people have come out. Ashabi Olorisha, our own beautiful sister here, has been online since yesterday saying Baba Ijesha had tried such a thing with her before and she gave him a dirty slap. Baba Ijesha, is that true? Auntie Ashabi said, that he was in a house because he had a problem with somebody because of that kind of a thing, and she supported him to come to her own house, and instead of Baba Ijesha to go and sleep, ó fẹ́ lọ ṣí àǹtí láṣọwọ̀ ní òru láti bá fún ní ìgbà tí why. So it's in him. It's not. That's why I said it's a mental health issue. He needs support. He needs help. Instead of coming out and granting interviews up and down. Today we have seen that he has gone again to Ayefele's studio, and I even thought they said he's traveled yesterday. They said he traveled abroad, that is in the UK, but with the FM Tolosheleni. Help me to power tap, please, guys. Help me to power tap. Ó show pé ó yìí wà ní Nàìjíríà, bóyá àwọn èèyàn get it wrong. It might be an old video, ní bí àná sí low post táwọn èèyàn wá rò pé new video ni. I guess so. Kobi Anes is a promoter in the UK and she promotes most of these artists. So I guess it's an old video she posted and people thought that he's traveled. But anyway, we know Detoun has not spoken for a long time. Detoun was part of those people that went to the police station. You know what Detoun stands for? She stands, for children's rights. She's an advocate of children's rights. And so she was part of those people that were against Baba Ijesha at that time. They went to the police station. They said Baba Ijesha must pay for this crime. And we saw all their roles in this particular case. We have seen Detoun today coming out. I saw a video of Baba Ijesha, and that was what Baba Mr. Latin, and TBC said it's an old video. Whichever way, it's just to show his solidarity for the child that was molested, for the mother that was part of them, and to stand for the right thing. Let's hear that first, and then we'll listen to Detoun's own. Okay, Detoun's own. Get go play Baba the Mr. Latin, and then we will talk about Detoun because it's been a long time we saw Detoun coming out.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Bolaji Amushan. I am Tampan president.
Susan.
For these past few days, I will Mr. Larry Umiyinka Baba Ijesha. And as the president of Tampan, Morofun, the national director of research and documentation wa Mufuni directive, people issue statement on behalf of Tampan. Let's condemn Iwati Baba Ijesha in totality, which we did. I posted so reporter Tampan Global ago, mo repost it so reporter me for everybody to see. We put tamper no support Iwati Baba Ijesha. As the president of Tampan, that is what I'm supposed to do. But àwọn èèyàn ń pariwo ẹ suspend yẹ ẹ lè kó nínú ẹgbẹ́ ní ò lágbára láti lé Ìjẹ̀ṣà kó nínú ẹgbẹ́ torí Ìjẹ̀ṣà.
Number one, let's look at this. Let's even assume that is an old one. But one thing, Timofeka Gbodni, number one, he came out as the leader of that association and said, "Pé àwọn condemn act yìí." If the president of the organization of the association could come out to say that nǹkan tí Baba Ijesha ṣe yìí kò dáa, and because he has been convicted, àwọn ò ní right láti support ẹ no matter what. If you are a suspect and people are saying it's not fair, you can still stand by him, it's a different thing. Somebody who has not been convicted of any offense still has the right to be heard in the court of law, and that is why people were like, okay, let him go and go to court and do everything, and he's been judged that it was totally wrong. Baba Latin sọ pé òun ò ní right láti gbé kúrò nínú ẹgbẹ́. Now Baba Ijesha, you are coming out again from prison after conviction. Ẹ máa gbọ́ nǹkan tí Baba Ijesha, Baba Latin sọ ń bí, and you're saying you want to do a film, and like people are saying they are going to blame Biola. Biola, you know the ethics of the profession. You know, even if you have not, you are not part of the governing body, at least you're privy to some of this information that we have, especially with this one that they said is an old one. You using your platform to try to raise money for Baba Ijesha to do film. Oh, you need that. Egwonwu, please, can you call my number? Can you write the number down? Let me write my number for you. And then you can call me for all your glasses. Thank you. I can give you my number. Or help me write my number there on Facebook. So, because Baba Ijesha, you are coming out to raise money for Baba Ijesha, because the show you did is totally to raise money for his film that he's intending to do. And the film is all about what happened in this case. He is trying to do he has sang a song. He made a song and the song is going nowhere. Do you understand? So the song is going nowhere, and so he wants to make a film out of that. Just like Yomi Fabiyi did during that case of Baba Ijesha tó ṣe ọkọ Ìyábọ̀. The film did not fly, even though he did the film. But wọ́n jẹ́ kí film yẹn kó lọ sí anywhere. The film was reported. And now, this one, ó wá gbé jáde pé for him, he came to your platform. I was talking about raising 15 million naira to make a film to whitewash himself, a film to cleanse himself from all these things that he has been accused, that he has been convicted of, not even accused of. And that's why people are so much against Abiola. This is Baba Ijesha, Mr. Latin now. Now, tell me, Abiola, who is going to act in that film if he's been suspended, removed from the association? Ta ló máa bá ṣe film yẹn, àbí ṣé wọ́n ló máa pe àwọn artist ni? That shows that, of course, the association itself wọ́n ti lè kúrò nínú association, and then you are getting him, because I thought as a colleague, that's the way you are acting as a colleague, having him on your platform. Sure, you understand? So, ó fẹ́ ṣe film, ó wá fẹ́ gba 15 million. Ta ló fẹ́ bá Baba Ijesha ṣe film nígbà tó yẹ pé association sọ pé àwọn ò fẹ́ mọ́ nínú association?
Iṣẹ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Tampan. So ẹni tí ò kí ń ṣe ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ mi, agbára wo ni mo ní láti sọ wípé kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀? He's a colleague, an actor, he's an entertainer. Àìmọye ẹgbẹ́ ló dẹ̀ wà. So kò ń ṣe ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Tampan. Etí Tampan lè ṣe òun láti ṣe yẹn, láti condemn ìwà tó wù in totality. No right thinking human being ló máa support molestation. No right thinking human being ló máa lọ lọ́bì wípé ẹ fi ẹni tó ń wúwà yẹn ẹ fi sílẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kó máa lọ sílé. Every one of us tó jẹ́ bàbá, tó jẹ́ ìyá, tó jẹ́ ẹbí, tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ òbí ló ń sọ wípé ìwà yẹn kò dáa. I am not an exemption. So because he's not my member, there is little I can do.
tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ mi ni wọ́n àlẹ́ tó rú àyẹn gangan àkọ́kọ́ ti place on suspension náà pé títí dìgbà tó máa fi yanjú kéèsì ẹ̀ kò ń ṣọmọ ẹgbẹ́ wa mọ́ tó bá yẹ ti convict ẹ̀ àbí wọ́n fi sílẹ̀ tó bá convict ẹ̀ a máa yọ kó nu ẹgbẹ́ wa tó bá fi sílẹ̀ ó máa tún lọ reapply àwọn èèyàn wá jókòó pé ṣé kí wọ́n padà gbà á ó wà nínú constitution wa pé tó bá ti ní case tó bá ti wà convicted ó ti kó nu ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀fọ̀ láíláí nìyẹn tó bá ti ní case wọn kọ́kọ́ suspend yẹn náà but because he's not our member there's no way I can suspend.
Because membership ẹgbẹ́ wọn yẹn ó ti yàtọ̀ sí oríṣiríṣi tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ tampan nìkan níbo wọ́n ti ní oríṣiríṣi sómi èmi tí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà belong sí but whichever one tó bá belong sí is been convicted already. Yes, my gifting is suspended so don't worry gifting wọ́n ti suspend gifting láti get àná wọ́n ní monotonous view or something. I don't even know what they were talking about. Anyway, the gifting has been suspended, so don't worry. And that's why you could see the view is not coming up because we have been shadow banned. That's fine, you know. So, like I said, definitely, Bofe Boko, what you nínú ẹgbẹ́, and Baba Latin said, no right person tó wà ní sense there. Ló máa gbọ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ fipá bọ́ ọmọ kékeré lò pọ̀ ló máa support Baba Ijesha. That means the few that believes that he was framed wọ́n lè ṣe irú ẹ̀. Most women supporting Baba Ijesha are enablers of this 100%. Some of you are just being emotional for no reason because nǹkan tẹ́ rí fídíò tí gbogbo yín rí tójú yín ò fọ́ tẹ̀yìn sọ pé wọ́n frame ẹ̀ up ni. Did this lady say pé òun ò frame ẹ̀ up ni? Princess said because that girl had told her before, so it was a staged one to catch him. Kò sọ fún yín pé òun ò stage ẹ̀. She told you people ó ní àwọn stage ẹ̀ because ọmọ yẹn ti sọ fáwọn kò ṣe so kán lè mú lọ́wọ́ ni. So whatever video you are seeing, ẹni pé wọ́n fún ní kíní ẹ̀yin wá ní fíìmù ni Ìyábẹ̀jì Onítìǹkó you're welcome ma ẹni fíìmù ni, and we have asked yesterday èèyàn fẹ́ ṣe fíìmù kò gbé no camera no crew member nobody and you still call it film. I've seen a lot of videos going round for àwọn tó rí wọn pé you could see that they are coming out good parents àwọn abiyamọ tí wọ́n mọ bó ṣe rí lára ọmọ. Ẹ wá dúró ẹ̀yin kan wá ìjókòó you're supporting Baba Ijesha saying that ṣebí ó ti ṣẹ̀. Mo ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ tí èèyàn bá ṣẹ̀ tó lọ jìyà iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ kò jẹ́ káwọn ayé máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fà á bọ́lẹ̀ mọ́, but this one ó lọ jìyà iṣẹ́ ó tún wá jáde ó yìí ń dúró lórí pé mi ò ṣe é. So that means he's saying that the court of law àti gbogbo àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ orí wọn ò pé. Somebody that has gone through the court of appeal tó tún wáyé believe pé àwọn kan wọ́n lọ ṣe. So ta lágbára ní Nàìjíríà? Baba Ijesha had people that stood up for him during this period. If you don't know, even àwọn alágbára Nàìjíríà kan dìde tó lọ ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ because wọ́n wò pé àkórúkọ má bàjẹ́, ṣùgbọ́n torí pé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ó ti outweigh nǹkan tó fi ń bẹ̀bẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ gbọ́ nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn náà sọ, ó ní ẹni tí orí ẹ̀ bá pé kọ̀ọ̀kan kò lè ever support Baba Ijesha in whichever way. Baba Láti Adédoyin Baba Láti ló fògbò ya ni.
Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú wa o, ojú ò ní tì wá. My name is Bọ́lájí Amusa.
Baba Láti mo ti gbọ́. Baba Láti ti sọ̀rọ̀ síta but wọ́n ní old one ni mi ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀. Baba Láti sọ pé kò sí ìtókan àwọn association àwọn ti yọ. So that even tells us that Baba Ijesha, you cannot do any film. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá fẹ́ dá owó fún Baba Ijesha nísìn, I will advise contribute this money. Let him go and start doing business. Only contact Ìyábẹ̀jì Onítìǹkó place. Kọ́jọ́ máa lọ gbé Tìǹkó wá láti Kánò. Kó máa gbé wá sẹ́kù. Kó máa tà. Baba Ijesha can go into farming. It's no big deal. Anything ló lè ṣe. Baba Ijesha wọ́n ní wọn ò fẹ́ nílùú òun dání. Whether you like it or not, lọ ṣe interview nínú Moon kó kúrò lọ́dọ̀ Yínká Ayéfẹ́lẹ́ kó kúrò lọ́dọ̀ àwọn Bíọ́lá. Ó wọ́n ní kẹ́ má fẹ́ má bú Bíọ́lá ẹ fi Bíọ́lá lẹ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. I know people are angered really. Àwọn èèyàn ti ní wọ́n máa lọ unfollow ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe. Ó feel pé kóun fún ní voice ni, at least let's hear from him. Bóyá kò mọ̀ pé he will come and start saying rubbish on that platform. Because mi ò rí nǹkan tí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà sọ tó mú ọpọlọ dání. Ó dẹ̀ ń pa irọ́ ojúkorojú. How can you say wípé wọ́n pè ẹ́ pé kò wá rìkọ́dù fíìmù? No script. Mo sọ wípé failed actress ni mí. A máa gba script. Even gbàtà àti ẹ̀jẹ̀ failed actress gan. Tọ́tẹ̀ máa ní ká wá ṣe wakapas. Wọ́n yìí máa fún yín ní script pé kẹ́sẹ́ àkọsẹ́ pé ògògò ẹ káàbọ̀ àwa ń bí ẹ máa gba script. Tẹ́ bá débẹ̀ ẹ máa bá iná tó máa tọ́ná sí yín lójú wà iná yẹn ló máa kọ́kọ́ lé yín lọ. So Biola, you even when he was saying it, I could see that you were like, film without lightning? Kò sí náà, ìyẹn gan ó ṣe kí ni? Ó pọ̀. Let's hear this lady. Torí Ọlọ́run. Ṣé mo pé since that thing happened, I don't know, I'm not too sure if this lady has problem with our people. Kí ló jẹ́? Ìyẹn just Detoun. But like I said, we know what Detoun stands for. Biola Grooved. Okay. Anyway, let's hear from Detoun.
Baba Ijesha, the day you were sentenced, 0.1 second, the minute your sentence was pronounced, you looked back in the court and you pointed at me. You said, Uma, you know, man, run me lawyer or they run me lawyer.
Number one, Detoun. Ṣé ẹ rántí pé Detoun wà nínú àwọn tó lọ dúró sí court ní ọjọ́ náà nígbà tó pè wọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe. So ó ní nínú court ó wẹ̀yìn. Number one, Detoun ò sọ pé òun máa rán ẹ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. It was Iyabo herself that stood because she had gone through that. She's a victim of this RAPE. So òun lè ṣe rí pé pain yẹn pọ̀ lára Iyabo gidi. Tó bá pè yẹn ni Detoun, mi ò rí pé Detoun kọ́ mi sọ pé judgment because ní gbogbo pàtó fi wà ní police station tẹ́ bá mọ̀ àìmọye àwọn àgbààgbà nínú òṣèré tí wọ́n rò pé ojú ò gbọ́dọ̀ tì wá ẹ jẹ́ ká settle out of court ẹ má gbé kíní lọ sí court ó ti fẹ́ ṣe bọ́ Ọlọ́run ò fún wọn ṣe nígbà yẹn ni. So that was what Detoun
The judge looked
did.
up. The judge looked at me and I stood up and I walked out.
To see.
Obviously, I know there is no way you can mention my name because you had a perception about me. And you see, when I say a lot of things on social media, me okay, that's it. But I'm not a content creator, and I don't like, all this back and forth that people will sit down, carry microphone, and be talking, giving analysis, giving opinion. It's not me. That is not the reason why I am on the media space. But unfortunately, and you're on social media. I hear you call auto, and you call auto. You're all laughing, down, laughing.
Tẹ́ bá ti rí ẹjọ́ tó ń òótọ́ ló sọ kò sí rọ́ńbẹ̀. There are some people that they are on social media to make money without saying the truth. Irú wọn ló máa rí wọn látàárọ̀ dalẹ́ náà máa gbé gbà social media wọn ò níṣẹ́ mi so má blame wọn. Irọ́ yẹn náà fi ń jẹun. If not, èèyàn máa rí ẹni tó hùwà burúkú ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa dúró tì lẹ́yìn pé ṣóun ló kọ́kọ́ máa ṣe é ni. Mi ò rí wẹ̀rí láyé. When you know somebody has done something bad, tẹ́ bá láwọn kan tó sọ pé no nǹkan tẹ́ni yìí ṣe ò dáa ẹni ẹ ṣóun ló kọ́kọ́ máa ṣe ni. Kí ni big deal nínú nǹkan tó ṣe náà? Ṣèbó ti jẹ̀yà ẹ̀. Kí lẹ tún fẹ́ kó ṣe? So parọ́ òótọ́ ló sọ lórí yẹn.
Ijesha, you should understand that there is somebody called Odipile. Ẹni tó ti kọ́ kí wọ́n gan tó mọ̀ ó tó wá ṣẹ. Baba Ijesha, your matter is more of a spiritual. Ogun jà ẹ́. Èdè ń dì ẹ́. Àṣàsí ràn ẹ́. Ó rí mú bọ́.
Detoun lóòótọ́ ni mi ò mọ bí àṣàsí ń ṣe ojú wọn pé spiritualist ni wọ torí wọ́n bó ṣe máa ń bòkù sọ̀rọ̀ spiritualist ẹ̀ ni for real she is a spiritualist and she knows what she is talking about but when you look at it gan ṣé o mọ̀ pé ó tún ní mental health issue náà torí ẹlòmíì ò gbọ́n most Nigerians kí mọ̀ tó gbogbo wa máa sọ assassin èdì ni kìnnìkan we are not looking at that aspect of the mental health issue because ó ti wà ńlẹ̀ pé ṣé àwọn ti akẹ́lì ṣàṣàṣì àtẹ̀dì ni àṣàṣì àtẹ̀dì báwo ni ṣé akẹ́lì àṣàṣì àtẹ̀dì ni àti gbogbo àwọn tó ti bíbà ìtọ́ ẹ̀pọ̀ wọn ń ṣe kò sí nǹkan tó mi ò mọ ó lè wà sórí ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká rí àníríjà ayé ṣùgbọ́n this Baba Ijesha's case ó lè jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣá nítorí mi ò mọ̀ but ó jẹ́ kó tún máa educate àwọn èèyàn pé apart from pé kíní anyway tí wọ́n bá ti ń ṣe spirituality aspect of it àwa máa ṣe mental health aspect of it.
If you are very, very smart and you are very, very intelligent, some people are very gullible. Let me assume that I am part of the gullible people. If you remember very well, the different parts that I played when your incident happened, the different parts that I played, you saw Detoun in different forms, in 3 different forms. And the day you were sentenced, remember the statement that you made. Few weeks, about a week before you came out of prison, do you remember the phone call that you made to some people? And those people said they couldn't do anything unless they contacted me, and they contacted me. Do you remember your first reaction? And do you remember the correction? Now,
so Detoun made us to understand because definitely ọ̀rọ̀ yìí máa tó débẹ̀ bóyá àwọn èèyàn yìí máa sọ̀rọ̀ pé Detoun too you were part of those that visited him in the prison or you were part of those that helped him out or whatsoever mi ò mọ̀ understand but initially ṣe àwọn pé òun náà wà lára àwọn tó sọ pé we must ó dà pé nǹkan ṣáà ń pè mí ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbọ́ bóyá ó dà pé bàbá wa tọ́ hello yes à ń gbọ́ yín mi ò gbé yín sí speaker mi gbé yín sí speaker. Má jẹ́ ká mi ò fẹ́ gbọ́ pé anybody ò lè sọ ń pa ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí mi ò wà lórí program ó kẹ́ lè pè mí later torí tẹ́ bá ẹni kì í má gbé sórí kí wàá nẹ̀ pè mí fún à á sọ̀rọ̀ later. Ó yá ẹ máa sọ báwo lẹ ti máa sọ fún mi pé wọ́n ń gbọ́ yín.
Adéjọkẹ́ ẹ kú ètò.
Yes sir ẹ káàbọ̀.
ṣẹ́nìkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí issue Baba Ijesha ó wà láàrin Princess Baba Ijesha àtọ̀lọ́. Adéjọkẹ́ ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà is a delicate place láti go. Adéjọkẹ́ má gbàgbé pé Nàìjíríà ló ti pa Mohbad.
Nàìjíríà ló ti pa Mohbad. Ẹni sùgbù ẹni kí lè rí ẹni pété ẹni kí ni.
Nàìjíríà ni Mohbad ti kú.
Kí ló pa?
Up to today. Téèyàn méjì bá wà nínú ilé àti Àjọkẹ́ nílùú kẹwàá. Ọlọ́run sọ́ọ̀dì tẹ́nì kejì máa kú ta ni first suspect.
Ẹni sọ yẹ kí n sáré dáwọ́ lóhùn àǹkú ẹni sùúrù náà àmì láìkẹ́.
Tó bá tẹ̀ ti fẹ́ sọ yí pé iṣẹ́ ayé ni àbí spiritual ẹgbẹ́ máa já wọn dànù.
Ẹni sùúrù náà ọ̀nkú ẹni pé ẹ̀mọ́ kan tó pa Mohbad how many times ẹni sùúrù ẹni ẹ̀mọ́ kan tó pa Mohbad ẹni sùúrù ẹ̀yìn kan ló sọ pé tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹni náà kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Mohbad ẹ sọ pé ẹ̀mọ́ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Mohbad ṣé pé wọn ò tí ì sọ fún yín nọ́ọ̀sì tó jẹ́ kó gun lábẹ́rẹ́ ó ti lọ wọ́n ti discipline ẹ̀ ní nursing board ó ti sọ síbẹ̀ witness ẹ̀ ó kọ sílẹ̀ wípé òun lòun fún lábẹ́rẹ́ kó ṣe pé kọ̀ọ̀kan tó wà tẹ́lẹ̀ sọ ló ṣe Mohbad.
Àǹtí Àjọkẹ́ jẹ́ ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín tó bá jẹ́ yín ni àbúrò yín ẹni tó ń bí lẹ́yìn tó bá jẹ́ pé òun ni Mohbad. Tó bá jẹ́ pé òun ni Mohbad àti Àjọkẹ́ I want to put it to you now mo máa ń rò pé ẹ sọ òótọ́ ni I want to put your right on it right away now. Àǹtí Àjọkẹ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin àbúrò yín tẹ́ ẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run sọ̀dí tó ní Mohbad kú tó wá sọ pé ọmọ tó wà lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó Mohbad fẹ́ ṣe DNA fún tí wọ́n dẹ̀ rí DNA ṣe fún ọmọ yẹn.
Mo ti pẹ́ ẹ má bínú ẹ jẹ́ mo ti pa wọn ní mo ṣe pé Nigeria never happen to us. Yes sir. Ẹ kẹta ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹ jẹ́ má bínú Nigeria never happen to us.
Àjàjọkẹ́ ẹ bá mú eré lójú fún yín lálẹ́ yìí ibi tí mo wà mo rò tí bá tọ̀ fídíò mi ẹ̀rí mo eré lójú fún.
Àǹtí mi sí.
Àwọn onídìí èèyàn àwọn àti yàgbà. Mo ní ẹ wo bí Àjàjọkẹ́ ṣẹ́gun àlàyé fúláṣì èèyàn ẹni wọ́n bá lọ́wọ́ sí i. Ṣé rí gbogbo tẹ̀yẹ pè ní spiritual problem kẹ̀kẹ́? Ẹ níbi tí ó padà ẹ̀ ní zero.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré parí ọ̀rọ̀ Detoun ẹjọ́. Ẹ fi kọ́là mi lè yan mi ni wọ́n máa wà right. Ẹ ká sáré gbọ́rọ̀ Detoun. So Detoun ṣe mọ̀ pé ó wà dára àwọn tó dìde wípé no, he must not go unpunished. And then while he was there, I think òun àtàwọn tó jọ jà fún ẹ̀tọ́ lady wọ́n ní problem mi ò mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin wọn ẹ mọ̀ àwa obìnrin à ń pẹ́ ní problem pẹ̀lú àwa whatsoever, but she stood her ground on that, and that's why she has not been talking about Baba Ijesha's case. So while she was talking, ó sọ ó lóun pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ àwọn sọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹ̀wọ̀n níjọ́ tó máa convicted, she was in the court when he was convicted. And then after that ó lóun wà lórí call ní 2 weeks before he was released. Ẹgbà gbọ́ná.
I don't argue with people when I say things. Do you remember at the same location? I'm retracting because of what you said. You see, I would not have said anything concerning your coming back. But the fact that you are still disrespecting the integrity and the dignity of a girl child. So you always tell people that when there are situations, all of us should learn to come to.
And I think that was what Biola did not recognize for this interview she did. What's here? Ọmọ tá ń sọ ìgò position wo ló wà? A carer position wo ni woman yẹn wà? And not only that particular child, other children that had gone through abuse one way or the other, watching you, giving him platform to come and yarn rubbish. Bí ìgbà tó yẹ pé ẹ ń fún àwọn ọkùnrin tó lè ṣerú wà yẹn or tó ń ṣe ẹ ń fún wọn lágbára pé the Nigerians will listen to you if only you can talk.
Individual, because your interview obviously indicates that you have individual problems with some specific people. But I'm looking into the indebtedness of what your case is all about. Is to the girl child. And we owe every girl child the responsibility to protect them and to dignify them. Muri any location. Me o she movie rely me. Toyin was the first person. Me, you, Baba Rainbow.
Mama Rainbow.
Shaggy. Somewhere in a Danleki conservative, what do they call it? I can't remember. Do you remember I saw you? You greeted me and I called you. Money as you said, money on the end law. Should I take my find out now? So when some of you see people like us, you think that we are mediocres or we are non-entities. But thank God for divine spirituality. You waved it off. Few weeks before you went to jail, or a few months, let me say, I saw you at Oregon on the left-hand side where they sell generator. I rolled down my glass and I called you again.
That's the number pinned down there on Facebook. Now, before Kikini ti ṣẹlẹ̀ pé Detoun ti sorry láti ìgbà tí Kikini ètò ọkọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀, ó lóun ti rí ìwọ̀n sí rí, like you know she's a spiritualist. Ó ti wà lẹ́yìn Kini ló ń bá ọ̀dọ̀ Kini ló ti train, ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá tó kú yẹn kí ló ń jẹ́ kí ló bàbá tó kú tó máa ń tó rí ìwọ̀n jù yẹn kí ló ń jẹ́ gan-an. Synagogue ló wà tẹ́lẹ̀. Synagogue trained Detoun, ó ní ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ lòun ti dàgbà, so ó ní spiritualist lòun, ó dẹ̀ máa ń ríran bó ṣe wà yẹn òun ló kọ́kọ́ bá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ ní gbogbo ayé. So bó ṣe wà yẹn, I will not doubt whatever she says when it comes to spirituality, because I'm not a spiritualist. I believe more on science than you understand, and so we are different. She said pé òun ti ríran sí, òun dẹ̀ jíṣẹ́ fún wípé ṣọ́ra kó má lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n, pé obìnrin ló máa gbé ẹ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. Ó lóun tún wá pàdé ẹ̀, òun drive lọ lọ́rẹ̀, òun tún rí before kó tó kàgbákò, òun tún sọ fún.
I don't look for people around me, but I'm not going to make this about myself. Mo sọ fún mo ní àdúrà ẹ ti gbà, ṣùgbọ́n ogun ẹ ò ṣẹ́ Ijesha.
Thank you.
Now you are talking, you're a very good talker, you're a very good mental manipulator. It's very good. That is your own.
Shatigba, only you are a good talker, you are a manipulator. That is what you did yesterday. See, Biola will recognize me. Anyway, Biola, I think Biola recognized it. Do you understand? Tony David, where can we get that? Where can we get that? When interview to Shelodo kini yẹn kó too bad. Ó wà annoying. Where can we get that interview? Ó ga o. So we is a manipulator. Ṣẹ́gbọ́n, we could even hear it yesterday. BB means Biola. BB. Let my jory jaye. You were trying to manipulate every Nigerian, but some of us are not stupid, you know.
Gift. But I have a few questions to ask you. If you were set up to come and act a movie, as a responsible man, who will ever write a script that you should be licking the fingers and the body up until you start touching a minor?
Hey.
What kind of script is that? Can you show us a copy of the script? How do you want? What are you trying to explain in the movie? So you, as a responsible man, a father, you get to a movie location and they tell you to come and be licking the body, to come and sexualize the minor, and you went ahead and did it.
Liar!
Under which cameras? In a studio, in a movie scene, there is a director, there is light, there is a power.
Detoun.
Opportunity and all of that. Right after that location, it was only a CCTV that was set up. So even if somebody, a minor, had said, so person did this to me, and they brought you because the police wanted proof, and you started to lick the finger. You see, unfortunately, a lot has happened.
And I really want to bring this out to most of you that you are his followers. You are saying that, did you hear the tone now? She said, nítorí pé wọ́n fẹ́ mú ẹ, wọ́n set CCTV camera fún ẹ. Oh, mo, Baba Ijesha, you never knew there was CCTV camera in that house. You were doing what you were doing because that is your normal person. Ìwà tó máa wù tí ó bá sí èèyàn méjì ń bẹ nìyẹn. O fẹ́ fi ipá bá ọmọ yẹn sùn. O ti fún ní sexualized behaviour láti lè o ti ń la o ti kọ́ bó ṣe ń la bó ṣe ń fi ọwọ́ ọmọ yẹn sí ẹnu bí ẹni kí ọmọ yẹn máa kọ́ ọmọ yẹn máa la okó ni. Kò sí anyway níbẹ̀ Baba Ijesha ó burú léèyàn. Bọ́dà mi tó pè yìí sí ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ Baba Ijesha àti kìíní kí ọ̀kan máa kò sẹ́ni tó lè yé ó yé èèyàn. That is pé ẹ̀yin go tẹ bá ń fẹ́ èèyàn tẹ bá ń fẹ́ tó jẹ́ pé girlfriend yín ẹ lè bọ́mọ ẹ̀sùn nìyẹn. That's what it means. Because ọmọ ẹ̀ ni ọmọ tó ń tọ́ ni irú àwọn ọkùnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ lè bọ́mọ ìyàwó wọn sùn tó ti wọ̀ pé kò ṣe ọmọ bíbí inú àwọn irú wọn náà lè bá ọmọ wọn sùn.
As much as possible, stay away from that. A lot has happened because I don't want to come low to some levels that I had to put myself for the sake of humanity or try to speak for the girl child. Ijesha, you sọ fún ẹ. You see this interview you are granting up and down. You better just stop it. Biola, we should take that interview down. I think we should just respect the girl child and take down that video. You can archive it. You have it for future purposes. But now people should go and be viewing it. Because the more they view it, the more money you make.
Okay.
We all have platforms, and we all want to give everybody an opportunity. But Baba, to fight your battles with the people that you're fighting it with, whatever parties are involved. But please, don't you ever say that you did not do this. You did. Even in a movie location, the fact that you touched a minor is a criminal offense.
It's even so useless of him to make all Nigerians look stupid, except for those ones that want to be naturally stupid. Those ones that naturally want ponu, want to continue láti máa ponu. For those that naturally they want to believe anything, just to cover up shit. For those ones that àwọn kan wọn náà ń ṣe, wọ́n lè ṣe irú ẹ̀. Mo sọ tó kọ́lé mi bàbá ọmọ kékeré sùn tí n bá ka màá tó àṣírí ẹ̀. Àní mo sọ pé tó bá ti máa wá sínú ilé ẹ̀ tó bá maltreat ọmọ or tí bá suspect risk sí ọmọ kan kò sí bó ṣe lè close sí mi màá tú àṣírí ẹ̀ ọmọ bíbí inú mi tí bá rí tó maltreat ọmọ ẹ̀ àbí tó yẹ pé ó kàn neglect ọmọ. Neglect alone is a crime. It's an abuse on any child. I will report. Wọ́n dẹ̀ gbọ́ ọmọ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó bá rẹ́ni bẹ́ẹ̀ tọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀. I don't care who you are. So for ẹ̀ńtórí ẹ̀ bá pé á mọ̀ pé kò tí wọ́n bá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ṣe yìí totally is condemnable. Ẹ wá wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ̀ ń give excuse. Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ti fẹ́ princess rí wọ́n lè ní nǹkan kan pọ̀. Ṣé nǹkan tó ń bá yín sọ ni? Ṣé ni ò rí fídíò ni?
Ṣé wọn pé fúnra rẹ̀ sọ ní àdájìta tó lọ ṣe òṣèlú tó ṣe yẹn ó lóun ò fẹ́ nígbà yẹn rí ó ní òkè ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó máa ń gé ẹ̀.
Àní mo sọ abọ́tísọ́ lánàá náà ó sọ nínú fídíò. Yomi Fabiyi script ló ń kà jáde. Yomi ló ní kó máa sọ pé àwọn ti fẹ́ra wọn rí.
Olórí burúkú ṣáṣírí tí ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ̀sán sí mú gòkè ní pé kọ́ máa máa tí sọ wọn ọmọ kọ́lá dùgbò wa bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ọmọ yẹn yẹ ẹ̀sán bẹ́ẹ̀ ti kú pẹ́pẹ́ tiẹ̀ ni àwọn ẹbí bàbá ẹ̀tọ́ wa ń tọ́jú ẹ̀ tó kéré gbà yẹn ọmọ ẹ̀ ló ní ilé tí wọ́n ń tó ẹ̀ nítorí ṣe máa tí sọ ọmọ yẹn kí ọmọ yẹn sọ fọmọ mi pé òun kò lọ fún wọn lọ fọ́kọ.
Can you imagine? Ó máa ń tì wọ́n jáde ni.
ọmọ yẹn ti 16 years lọ́ngbà yẹn ọmọ mi tó sọ fún mi mo ti rọ́jú nínú ẹ̀.
Oh God. Ó ṣàfẹ́ jáde ó fẹ́ ní escape route.
ẹni fẹ́ sá kúrò níbi tó wà ṣe ń ṣe nǹkan tó dáa fún bàtà ọmọ lóyún nínú ẹ̀yẹ ọmọ ọmọ sọ pé ó wà pọ̀nmi lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ilé wa ọmọ wọn ní àti kíní kí ló ṣe ń tí kò ń gbàgbà ìwà sọ pé òun ti lóyún ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ pé lóyún wọn náà mo tó ń ṣe òun kọ́ṣẹ́ tẹ́lọ̀ ọmọkùnrin rẹ̀ kọ́ńtà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọn ó pọ̀ mọ́ yẹn lòun.
Okay, ẹ má bínú ẹyẹ kàmá sọ ó ti yé mi ẹ má yìí sọ ti yẹn jọ because of abuse ó ti ọmọ yẹn jáde because ó ń wá escape route ẹ ṣe gan ni.
Let's even assume that you were shooting a movie. So plus you, plus the producer, plus all of you, y'all gotta go down for that. So somebody calls you to a movie location and they tell you to be sexually assaulting a minor. And as a responsible, right-thinking person, you picked up that role and you acted it. I remember somebody asked me a very simple question that time when that issue happened. Only Baba Ijesha was dating princess at that time.
It's
not this. I said, listen, Baba Ijesha and princess are adults. So does it mean that if Baba Ijesha marries princess, Baba Ijesha cannot protect princess children? So does that give Baba Ijesha the audacity to touch princess child?
Boya buy one get one ni. Boya buy one, marry mommy and sleep with daughter ni. I don't understand. Some Nigerians are daft.
Whatever two adults are doing is nobody's business. However you help yourself or you intertwine yourselves is nobody's business. The bottom line is a minor was involved. Baba Ijesha, what you want is all. What is software? Mo sọ fún ẹ ìwé kan tó kúrò lẹ́wọ̀n. Ìbílẹ̀, when we added him to the court, you remember what he said? You couldn't say what. Àṣepamọ́ ló wà kò sí àṣegbé. What you did to him in human being has ever heard it before. Ṣebí ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin náà ni.
Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ṣé ń gbọ́? Ó ní 2 weeks or a week before kóhun tó kó tó wà released yìí. You know ìbílẹ̀ tó máa ń polówó fún tí gbogbo wọn polówó ilẹ̀ fún lórí social media. Only ìbílẹ̀ was added to this phone. Only ìyẹn náà sọ pé ó ní tó ti ṣe fún un lórí ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin. Ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ rí tẹ́lẹ̀. So this has been your pattern. The same thing Aunty came yesterday. Aunty Ashabi ẹ bá tap. Aunty Ashabi sọ wípé ó fẹ́ bá òun sùn. Ó lọ ṣí aṣọ ọlọ́run ló yọ ẹ́ ó fẹ́ lù ẹ́ ṣèṣọ́ ẹ́ ó fẹ́ fọ́ orí ẹ̀ ni. How many people, how many women have said that? Nobody dropped you, Auntie. How can somebody drop you? Nobody can drop you. You are a moderator, Auntie. Nobody dropped you. Auntie Bisi kò sẹ́ tó drop you. Moderator ni now. Do you understand? So, if Ibile could say that, and not only Ibile òun ni kọ́kọ́ tí èèyàn méjì mẹ́ta ìbílẹ̀ sọ pé ó ti ṣerú ẹ̀ fóun rí ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin ti dàwọ́pọ̀ rí But the same thing happened years back. Hey, imagine. Àti bí say come back mi ò rí èmi kọ́ mo gbé yín bọ́lẹ̀ o. Ó ti yé yín. So if Ìbílẹ̀ could say that, Àǹtí Àṣàbí náà wá lánàá wọ́n sọ. Woman mama tó wà ní Dublin yẹn, àwọn náà sọ. So many people are coming out against you. Are you the only actor there? Are you the only Nigerian celebrity? Tí irọ́ ò bá jọmọ́yàn, wọn ò ní pèèyàn mọ́ irọ́ yẹn. Okay, wọ́n wá ló ń ṣe ìwà yẹn, wọ́n wá mọ̀mọ́ set ẹ up. Let's assume you were set up. Mr. Slum náà máa ti jábọ̀, kí ló dé ẹ má jábọ̀ gbogbo yín. Wọ́n wá set ẹ up. Ó wá fall into that trap because yes, you understand? So that means pé ìwà ẹ gangan ni àwọn èèyàn ń jábọ̀ kíní yẹn ni o. Ẹ bá táàpù ẹjọ́ help condition mi. Ìwà ẹ nǹkan tó ní ìwà tó ń wù ni kò ṣe pé bóyá wọ́n mọ̀ wọ́n parọ́ mọ́ ẹ̀.
Ṣùgbọ́n ogun ẹ̀ ò tí ì ṣẹ́ o, bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà, èmi Detoun ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Orúkọ mi ti wòlíì. There's never a thing I say I'll never come to pass except people don't want to regard it. Mo sọ fún ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ mo ní àdó mo ní tó bá ṣe ń jáde lẹ́wọ̀n ní next week mo ní kò tètè first spiritual cleansing spiritual life where òun wá bọ́ sórí social media òun jọ kápákápá òun wá public sentiment ṣùgbọ́n ẹkún àdásùn ẹ tó bá kú ẹkún àti ṣẹ̀dá ẹ ó wà nílẹ̀ mo gbọ́ àná ẹ o I'm only talking because you are still disrespecting the girl child. You are still, to this point, disrespecting the girl child. But let me warn you. I told you at a movie location, it happened. When I came to the police station, when they called me, because of the prophecy that I saw and I told you, I stood in the place of somebody who is protecting the girl child. At the location, you met me, you saw me in the capacity of a prophetess. And the day you were sentenced, on you mind that low maromile, what they are romile, and you come around and one, if you had listened to the truth and you went on your knees and you reconciled and you prayed,
but request now àti BC request that bring you. Ṣé ti gbọ́? That means pé àwọn ẹni tó lóhun ti rí wọn sí ẹ tó tún wá bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ and you still came out. O tún parọ́ Rachel Akande, my darling sister, I love you. O tún jáde, o tún parọ́ because you have enablers. Àwa máa ń ṣèkà fúnra wa Nigerians. Ẹ má rò pé torí pé èèyàn kan tẹ́ ẹ̀ láìkì nítorí Ìyábọ̀ ni most of you lè ṣe ń deal pẹ̀lú kéèsì yìí bẹ̀ ṣe ń deal with emotions yìí. Whether you like it or not, none of you can do anything to Ìyábọ̀. Whether you like it or not, lè ṣe kọ́kọ́ fún Ìyábọ̀. Yes, 2 weeks before kó tó kó lẹ́wọ̀n. Oh, bóyá rẹ̀ wọ́n tó ń sọ. Okay. Ó ti yé mi sí. Yes, ó yá àti Bísí, ó yá sọ̀rọ̀.
Ọmọ reason tí mo ṣe ní mi ò lè fọ pé mi ò lè let Bella go. First of all, nǹkan tí mo ṣe lè let Bella go is it has a lot of implication. You guys might not understand the implication. What the message Bella is passing around is that our judicial system is rubbish. She rubbish the Lagos State judicial system and as the whole Nigerian judicial. I sọ pé ẹni alápàbàjẹ́ ẹ ló ń pọ́n. This system, a system works when people have faith and believe in it. We can't be undermining our system at every junction, and we want this institution to work. It can never happen. And this has been a case with Nigeria. But one more VDM, you know, they antagonize DSS. How do you want DSS to do their job appropriately when you people will gang up against them and start undermining them because your favorite is the one that is the rule of law institution functions when you allow process to take its course. You continue to let Biola go near. Because what Biola did has a bigger implication than you think. She's undermining, because this man was given an avenue to defend himself in the court of law, to tender his evidence. And he did that. And they found him guilty. And you now came out and say, oh, fair, but anyway. Then the case is not between Yabo and Baba Ijesha. The case is between Yabo and the Lagos state government. And he was given an avenue to say his own, to defend himself. If you want to fight better, go and get the CTC of the court and read the CTC. And according to Reliable, Baba Ijesha was not convicted based on a process in the court. They said some other, about 70 other people came out. Everything we got saw when Mama Kono had to go to Sheni London. Timothy Mama enabler ni Mama yen. Because if they have allowed the Metropolitan Police to have arrested him, maybe he wouldn't have had time to go and
do us.
And let us call a spade a spade. Some certain, I don't know whether in other, but in Yoruba land, you continue about the church, it's about I'm telling you, 75% of them say nothing wrong with what he did. Because most, I'm talking from the personal experience. Mama one year, Timo Jabo lórí Facebook page, because John Remy, Timo so, Timo Batili Ebai, to Batili, any kind of support, who I guess my dead body. That means my values are just does not align. If my value does not align, who am I your friend? When there's on the Facebook page, if you know you're my friend on this page, or this page, unfriend me quickly, because if I meet any comment in any part of social media that you lay support to Baba Ijesha, I'm going to drag you like Alaba generator, Timotonga the Alaba Ragu. My drag any, because let me tell you, this thing is so rampant in our community, and I confess. Oh, shit, I put Kotiba Bolofa no sona. I want more Konoba, I want Sukiwani, Kinikoto. This, did you see anything wrong? It's a cultural thing. Yeah, but God had it. What am I supported? I want your buying from the area, we should take the Kuba, and the most part, yeah, they will need guide children in the UK. So I want more tea, only pound more door with UK. Come on, Emma. Let's call a spade a spade. What Biola did, I would never ever. Biola anything that has to do with Biola will never dark my doorstep. And anywhere I meet her, anything I will never support her. Because she's a danger to society. If you have a platform like that, and you are platforming those kind of people, you are not what you don't have anything in value to allow it to be.
Has she dropped the video?
The video is still on her page. She hasn't cancelled it. Go taja gomi oni your do bá ní pé ọ̀dọ̀ ẹni tí bá wà lórí people so bá no do olugo tó máa lò fún wa kó mú ogun ẹ̀dá but what she did, she doesn't respect the victim, because Kini Baba Ijesha is a trigger for millions of women in Nigeria. Is a trigger, and she doesn't give a shit about the trauma they are going through now. She's platforming this guy, and these people, I said Baba Ijesha, when it came out, it's going to be more insidious. Baba Ijesha has not changed. You can't try to ride him and not safe. Akim mo tún jáde lé ní ọkọ ajé ó sọ pé gbà tó èèyàn kan ṣiṣẹ́ ló tẹ̀kọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ dáì tí Baba Ijesha bá gbá sún tẹ́lẹ̀ wọn bá sùn. Wọ́n náà mọ̀ dáadáa. That is his pattern. And Biola, if you're actually close to Baba Ijesha, you can never tell me that you don't see Orisuga Yelara Mayi. Because, and one thing, and it's high time, if you want a functioning society, this has nothing to do with Baba Ijesha. If in Nigeria, Shana a big man, and Yoba, and you chairman, and you councillor, and you clinical. When somebody to share, and get follow through with the process, if you want a functioning Nigeria, you are not helping Nigeria, and all of you be coming out complaining and condemning Nigeria. Nigeria will never change if you don't stop all this nonsense. Let people face the consequence of their action. In every action, there must be a reaction. It's because of lack of consequence.
100%.
Because people are not facing consequences of their action. In the first place. Whoever you are in the society, if you want a functioning society for your child, for your grandchildren, if you think about the Nigeria you want to leave behind. Let everybody come back, believe me. And if you can't pay if you can't pay the price, don't commit the crime.
At all.
It's high time. We can't be, to me, because I want something on my Facebook page sometimes ago, like, are we not deluded as people? We want a functioning society, but we are dysfunctional in our individual life and attitude towards that Nigerian state. I want a functioning society. Are we okay? We are deluded. We are deluded. And this is not even about a female child. No. The back from age of 16 to 35, their first abusing it. It's so common in our society that, and this is a trauma. Some of these women that experience this thing want to kusaye. That's why some of them are toxic. That's why some of people, this is affect marriages. That's why some marriage did not work. That's how it's because of their experience when they are young.
Abuse one
They abuse them, but because society forced them to marry and have kids, that's why mama will see me because of their past experience. But I feel culture and they feel bad. We don't even think about victim. I'm not in about Nigeria. Injury was so obvious. We don't take it to be any big deal. And it's like that we start recruiting. And then and allow Nigeria to function, allow people to face consequences. It's lack of consequences that we have in Nigeria now. Because when you can face consequences, when people start facing consequences, Nigeria will change.
Thank you, ma. Thank you.
And Biola, I would be back in your jail. But because of this issue, any campaign against Biola will be number one.
Even for now, Auntie BC, in Delta State. Why now would you Nigerians and you Bini, most of you that you are just on social media, festival in Delta State. Grape festival for 1 week. One dem a mo obìnrin, one ma do, one ma ṣe, one yama in a state. Any story àti ọmọlọmọ.
That is our perversion. That is the perversion we're talking about. The brave mind, you know what there, and because there is no consequence. Tí wọ́n bá mọ̀ pé statutory grape ọdún márùn-ún ni, wọ́n mọ̀ pé kò sí balẹ̀ tó lè bá wọn sọ ọmọ face ọdún márùn-ún yẹn. They are bold enough to do it on the camera. And tẹ́bàdé àwọn ọmọ Ghana ti fi ń bú àná.
Imagine.
South Africa. Ìtì gbogbo wèrè tó ṣe ìtìjú ni. Even Biola wà insensitive. Kini ẹ jáde láàárọ̀ àràbìjà kò yẹ kó post kini bàbá.
At all. Gbogbo kini wà ńlẹ̀. Ozodo festival bí kí ló pè.
Pẹ̀lú bá ṣe ń sọ gbogbo kan náà kò tí ì yọ kó lórí page. Kò ṣe monetize it.
That's
right. You want me to learn to zero. Let me tell you, unfortunately, she's not a brand ambassador of any known Kintapo and National City and our company because I don't know why people don't care about their public appearance, public relations. Because she doesn't give a damn. And it shows that she has the backing of the Nollywood, who is in Nollywood, for her to be able to bold enough to do this thing. There's some elements in that they are Nollywood that doesn't sit down giving Baba Ijesha underground support. Because if not, if it's a pariah in that section, Biola will not be bold enough to come and platform in. That's it. And until that council, Nigeria would have Yoruba Nollywood, would have council it. So that when people went in unintended consequences, but Baba moving, maybe all of them will come out and get up and skim him out because this man is a cancer.
Thank you, ma.
It's giving boldness to other people to do it because
thank you, ma. Thank you so much. She says, next person. And that man say, Jumi don't have it. Baba Slum. Any person, next person. Next person. Nurse. Baba Slum, are you there? Auntie Jumi, are you there? Goodness, are you there? Omolomo. ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ẹ̀yin ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ń sìn because gbogbo wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ń sìn.
Kó tó fẹ́ sọ ní pé
yẹ nǹkan kan pàtẹ́wọ́ fàǹtì
ní Nàìjíríà kò jẹ́ kankan fún wọn. Wọ́n bí pé ọba Ìjẹ̀ṣà àwọn bíbí pé ó ṣe ó jẹ́ ti lọ sáàbù ọ̀tọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ sáàbù ṣe ti yẹra sáré pé ó lè sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Tó bá yẹ pé sórí wọn ò pé ni tí wọ́n pé má yẹn ṣe bọ́ta tó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ yẹn káwọn ọmọ yẹn gan bá ń rí gan ṣojú tó lọ pé òun ò jẹ̀bi. Ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n kó ṣàwọn ń parọ́ ni. Ṣé àwọn ń parọ́ ni? Àwọn tó lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wa yìí ọmọ yẹn láti lọ ọmọ yẹn lọ fún ẹ̀ fọ́kùnrin. Because nígbà yẹn nígbà gbọ́ pé àwọn ọ̀gá dàpọ̀ máa ṣe kíní fún ẹ tí àpá ọ̀bá yẹn lé ọmọ ọkùnrin ó ti máa ń jọmọ yẹn níyàwó táwọn máa ń rí. Nígbà tí wọ́n pe sínú ilé mi ní àwọn ètò lọ lóyún bàtà òfin ní olóhùn fẹ́ kú làkàtà wọn lòun sì lọ lóyún ẹgbẹ́rú ẹ̀rí. Kò sí ẹ̀kọ́ sí bàbá ọmọ ibi tó ń gbẹ̀ mọ́kọ́ tó ń ṣe fún bẹ̀ wọn ò jẹ́ bí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ orúkọ ọbẹ̀ yẹn ń ṣe fún kò lè sá. Ọmọ ọ̀la ìgbẹ́jẹ̀ ló máa kú. Ọdún nígbà gbogbo wọn nígbàgbọ́. Wọ́n á bọ́ sórí social media wọ́n á sọ wọ́n á ń parọ́ oríṣiríṣi òun parọ́ kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà náà pa mú ẹ àwọn tó tapọ̀ nígbà tí wọ́n á bẹ́ẹ̀ nínú ibi tó wà wọ́n ti wá tọrọ apologize ìkọ̀ọ̀kan. Ẹ̀yẹ́ ìṣàlàyé fún ẹ tó dáa kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ó yá fún àwọn ní ẹsẹ̀ kóòtù náà. Wọ́n ti lè sún wọn sí kóòtù pé ọlọ́pàá wọn ti wá jẹ́wọ́ fún ẹ. Ó ti lọ ṣe interview mi. Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ló wá fi jókòó sí.
Ó ti lọ ṣe interview lọ́dọ̀ Yínká Ayéfẹ́lẹ́. Hey God.
Ìyẹn lára bèbè.
Ṣé gbogbo yóò believe nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn? So you think it is a lie or what? That's what I don't understand.
Àwọn kótó tó wà yẹn sì ọ̀nà àdá fún ẹ̀wọ̀ woman tọrọ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ tí lórúkọ woman yẹn tó ti wà ní London.
Princess.
Àdá fún woman yẹn princess wà á dá fún ẹ ọlọ́run bá mi dé ẹ lóhùn. Tó ẹ woman yẹn ò ṣe trip yẹn wọ́n fẹnu sọ́ni wà láyà nígbàgbọ́ yẹn.
Láíláí tọ́yìn rí gbogbo ẹ̀ títí tọ́yìn ṣe. Ó ga o.
Ọmọ sọ́wọ́n ẹ̀ ló kò pa máa fi òpó ẹnu pa woman yẹn ni. Ó lè ní láti ní kò bímọ nǹkan ló ń pa kí ló ń wọ oríṣiríṣi máa sọ lára ẹ̀. Ó lè lóní kó lo ètè àti ọdún tó lò yẹn.
Wọ́n yìí fi ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ náà.
Ó yìí fi ṣe ẹ̀yẹ nígbà tí mo wo tó fi ń láìka lánàá àti mi ọ̀yẹ̀ gbàrọ̀ fún yín ara mi gbọ̀n pẹ̀ pé mi ò ní ẹ̀ka tẹ̀lé àjọjọ yìí o mi ò ní ẹ̀ka tẹ̀lé o tó mú ìkàwé ní mo kó ká gbogbo ẹnu sọ. Ó mú bẹ́ẹ̀ ní mo kó bí ó ń kọ́ ọmọ yẹn tó bó ṣe máa mú nìyẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kò ní dáa fún ẹ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ló ti dé kí ló bí mi. Ó yẹ mú ìka ẹ̀rí kó gbẹ́nu rẹ síbi ẹnu ẹ̀rí ọtí kìíní bò ẹ̀rí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ó fẹ́ kí ìsẹ̀yìn bóyá báyìí lọ fi wọlé bóyá dẹ̀ kí ìsọmọ yẹn.
Ó gbẹ́nu ẹ síbi ẹnu ẹ̀ báyìí ó wá mú ìka yẹn ó mú gidi tán ó tún fi àwọn ẹ̀gbẹ́ làlàlàlà
ó ń la bíyàn téèyàn ńlá oko ni.
The gate went as far as our people go.
And then you say he does not know what to do.
One by one.
The reason why we give ADA name is so that we can cover it up. Nigerians are so good at covering up things. Keep it under the carpet.
He lost at appeal. He lost appeal. He lose that pick up. He lose that pick up. Abatẹ̀rẹ̀ tó kún pé tó tẹ̀ tí ń ṣọ́lé tó ń wo gbogbo mí àwọn àmúlẹ̀kùn tí ọkọ̀ kò sínú ilé tó ń wò ta tó ń wò tó ń wẹ̀yìn. Ẹ̀wò yẹn lọ́sọ̀ tó mú nǹkan kí nìkan tó ń kọ́ ọmọ yẹn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tó náà jẹ́ bímọ títẹ olóbímọ mẹ́fà ọmọ àríbà ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ yìí àtọ́kùn àtọ́bìnrin.
Ó lọ́wọ́ lẹ́kùn, ó lọ́wọ́ yàrá, ó lọ́wọ́ nílé, you know what you are doing.
Ó lọ́wọ́ fíìmù ẹ̀jẹ̀ náà wọ́n kọ́ script náà ọkọ̀ mẹ́kọ̀ wá ṣe fíìmù. Ó jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ káàkiri káwọn ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé ṣé kò sí ẹ̀kọ́ fọ́nlé. Wọ́n fẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ yìí wà lórí ìrọ̀lù pa. Pídó ní àtúmọ̀ pé pídó ní ẹ́ wọ́n di pẹ́rẹ́ ẹ̀fọ́ àdújókòó sí. Ó fẹ́ mú bọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ sọ́kọ̀ mo fẹ́ mú bọ̀ o nǹkan máa hẹ́pù mi o nǹkan o síkù. Àbújá yẹn ló fẹ́ sọ wọ́n wáta mọ́ kó tí wá bẹ́ẹ̀ yàgbọ́ fọmọ ṣú ẹ tó bá fọmọ ṣú ẹ ńkọ́. Wọ́n fọmọ ṣú ẹ ọmọ yìí wọ́n yìí ló fi ṣe lẹ́pẹ́ kan ló fi ṣe ẹnu àti irun mọ́lẹ́ náà ló fi méjì ṣú ẹ. Tó náà sọ̀rọ̀ òdùn lẹ́nu ẹ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ kọ́sọ́ ló tẹ̀sí bí mo ṣe rántí onílà àwọ̀ yẹn ló ti fi máa bí mi jẹ́ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ òdì púpọ̀.
Ẹ ṣe.
Kí ni ẹ̀ máa ń gbọ́sẹ̀ mẹ́ta mi ní
ẹ ṣe.
kọ́kọ́ sọ́mọ ẹlẹ́ni ló ní kó máa la ká
Anthony, you said, my question is that how come Princess now flew to abroad to seek asylum? Because you Nigerians were all over her. You wanted to lynch her. That was why she left.
He's not saying.
Allegedly wanting a citizen, he says.
Ṣé you want citizen ni bí tiẹ̀ mú mọ̀ kó gbé lóyìnbó tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí sí. One by one ẹ yẹ kí Mr. kí ọmọ ọlọ́mọ sọ̀rọ̀ tán ṣé ti sọ̀rọ̀ tán ẹ ṣe ó yá goodness.
The money concern about now is when he went to Nkayifele's platform. So it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. I heard him making a statement, and what he said was that movie.
Hey, God.
But indirectly, he wants to twist the story around, and he wants to use that to act a movie.
No, I get
must not. Nobody is saying he should not do a movie. But about the movie based in control share, you to find twist around. Mo pé ó máa jẹ́ kí mo pé ó fún àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ó fún wọn ní agbára. Ó fún wọn ní ọ̀nà àbáyọ. How to maneuver things if such things happens to them. And we are calling for a better Nigeria. Nigeria, I don't know. Ọlọ́run nìkan ló lè tún Nigeria ṣe. I keep saying it. Wọ́n ní Tinubu ni. Ṣé Tinubu náà lélẹ̀? So indirectly, he was saying in Nkayifele, ó ní ẹ̀wọ̀n náà ń fi screwdriver, òun ti bọnú ojú ara ọmọ yẹn, òun fi disvirgin báwo lòun ṣe máa fi screwdriver, kọ́ jẹ́ kó òun ṣe fíìmù yẹn, òun fẹ́ ṣe fíìmù yẹn, òun fẹ́ produce fíìmù yẹn láti lè sọ pàtì tòun rí. Ní fíìmù yẹn tó bá ṣe fíìmù yẹn, they will flag it down. Fíìmù yẹn, they will flag it down. Ṣé rí pé Nigeria ìfà níṣẹ́ tó pọ̀ láti ṣe if we are going to continue this way. So àwọn tí wọ́n bá ti lórúkọ nìkan ni kí ìjọba máa ṣe ìdájọ́ lórí wọn. Àwọn tó bá ti jẹ́ olórúkọ, they can go scot free.
But eléyìí kò go scot free náà ìjọba ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣe.
I know, but the way Nigerians are going about it, they are facing.
That has nothing to do with ìjọba now.
You see how people came out for this Ozoro, what they call the festival. How many people are talking about the interview about the Shadi?
No,
all this celebrity, we saw this is a crime against humanity. This is a crime against humanity. But now you saw a man that actually was convicted of this same crime. You guys kept quiet. Twist narrative. We have a long way to go. We have a long way to go as Nigerians because you cannot keep doing this rubbish. Single mother. Only I would hate to like is between 15 and 18. To like. That those are the age that he loves doing other things between 15 and 18 years old girls. Only at least almost hotel. Until adults. So what are we talking about? People have been coming out saying their own story. But I want more and you call that she really? All to Nigeria, honestly.
Most of them more crochet, but they don't
say they just don't want to accept. They are just trying to cover it up. One more crochet. That's the problem we have.
Or they be doing it.
The problem we have with society is
gbọ́mọ́sí gbogbo yín ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ one by one ẹjọ́.
Ẹ má bínú quick one because ibi iṣẹ́ lu àmúsáré bọ́ sí toilet ṣe.
Okay ma.
Ṣé kò sí probation service ní Nàìjíríà?
àwọn àti Bísí ló mọ̀ mi.
It's a shame because on the probation ló yẹ kó ṣì wà àwọn olóde máa manage character ẹ because ibi tó lọ correction center ló ń pè láti correct nǹkan tó gbé wá síbẹ̀ ni. So àwọn olówó máa fún láyè ló máa guide ẹ bóyá ó lè ṣe fíìmù kò lè ṣe fíìmù nǹkan tó máa ṣe láti correct behaviour yẹn ni. Nàìjíríà ọ̀nà wá ṣe jìn ọ́ ẹ máa bẹ́tò lọ.
I suspect there's some big wig in the industry that they want to stop launching. I
don't think Biola will have that audacity even after no. But in Sokini.
So they want to use this media please no cover launch any Nollywood star kan go bá jẹ́ legendary kan tó bá wà nínú fíìmù tí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà wà àwọn Twitter handle la máa fi bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ nílùú yìí. Ẹ tètè ya gbọ́ anyone nínú yín gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ pé ayé legend bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn torí mo mọ̀ pé ilẹ̀ fún Bíọ́lá bá képe kó sọ fún ọ̀jẹ̀ gradually you want to bring it back. This guy he hasn't feel remorse, he has not regretted what he did, and it shows that you guys are bed of the same feather. If opportunity, that means that's what you guys have been doing. So Kabani,
going to do it again. That is the vibe.
He's going to do it. He's doing it. I said it when he come back, he will still do it, and it will be hard to catch him when that with this one now.
Oh God.
Start.
Àǹtí Ellie ní yẹn sọ̀rọ̀. Ó dàpọ̀ Àǹtí Ellie ló kù. Àǹtí Olúwafúnmilọ́lá ẹ má bínú. Ẹ yẹ ká Àǹtí Ellie sọ̀rọ̀ nù.
A very long way to go. Tí obìnrin tó ń bímọ àti tí ò tí bímọ, the fact that you're a woman, you should be irritated. The moment I saw the interview yesterday, the first thing that came to my mind is, why would you give audience to this now? The time frame is too close. This man is not even apologizing. He is not sorry. And your interview is not even bringing out apology from him. What is your intention? And then when people stay cursing at her and then bringing her child into it, the next thing I expected from her to do is to be mature and feminine about it. He needs to say his own side of the story. He can say it somewhere else. A man can interview him. We know men support men. But you need to be a woman in this situation. And then you are not even coming out to come and apologize. And then I thought about, okay, right. A offender can also say his own side of the story. But at this time, it's wrong. It's too close.
The timing, even with this Ozoro festival, that's still going on this week.
It means
very insensitive. Very insensitive.
Extremely insensitive. And the first question to my brain,
no, a massive very what's it be more?
I'm telling you my thought process. But even till by TB, one year or more around there, age or motoni ko shekini ifun, o ye ko ko e lara láti gba irú interview yẹn. What could have led you to it? Then someone has said, Baba Ijesha wants to come and shoot a movie. That's why he's doing his whatever he's doing.
He was even saying it there yesterday and telling that, he wants to raise 15 million to do the film. It's about the money.
And they start singing bullshit. You are singing bullshit. And then you as a woman then come out and then do that kind of interview. Wrong, man. Wrong.
Yes, and somebody saying that
if you look at the video,
Auntie Sherry Towoyen, when Baba Ijesha was there, Emma Binu, just let me interject you for 1 minute. When Baba Ijesha was there, like I said, he contacted me that he was being neglected, nobody was there for him, and he needed money. He was in pain. He had nothing. Nobody. But I think Biola was just one of those that visits prison, and
charity.
So I think that's just how
comment to support Baba Ijesha lórí YouTube like
Ayọ̀ ni mo fẹ́, I've said it before now.
Gbogbo àwọn tó support ẹ̀yẹn gbogbo yín gan ṣe bá wà láwọn òfin.
His name is already on the register. If it is here in the UK, his name is on the register, and he will have to go through probation and all that. He cannot. There are certain places he cannot even. He can't work with children. He can't work with vulnerable adults. So definitely he will be somewhere. Of course, he will get a job. He could get something else. But working in certain area, he cannot do that again. And once he's in an area, oh, so yeah, my son, no.
So you couldn't be so difficult at this moment to wrong go. Then as a society, because we have a lot to do. We have if it about one joke fun only. I was talking one joke fun and it to abuse somebody. When everybody is wrong. If people are still saying thank you. If people are still saying then we should be looking for evidence and fact, not still clapping. Yes, just not clapping. We are clapping for him right now by showing him on the social media. There are children, there are girls out there who are abused, and seeing this man being arrested as a point that, oh, if you do this to me, what happened to this man will happen to you. But right now, what happened to this man is that he's not a celebrity for what he has done.
Gallivanting all over social media for them to carry him up back. I mean,
yes.
Auntie Jumi, ẹ má bínú ẹ jẹ́ tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ tọ̀ Auntie Elin ló yẹ sáré sọ̀rọ̀ tọ̀ yá Auntie Jumi. Okay, ó yá Auntie Jumi. Ẹ kálẹ́ mà ṣe wà okay sis.
Afternoon la ó wà ń gbé ẹ̀yin alẹ́ okay, it is well. You know, we have talked about this yesterday and to so many lengths that the only thing tí mo really pity ni Biola Ọlọ́run. Kì í ṣe pé nǹkan tí mo ṣe pity ẹ̀ ni pé ó máa jẹ ṣége ìyà lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ whatever. Àwọn ẹ̀ máa dì pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ seriously, mercilessly ni because mi rí kí èèyàn ní agídí bíi Biola. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn kan wà tó ń tì lẹ́yìn tó máa sọ pé o gbọ́dọ̀ take ní ẹ̀ down, you are doing well. Ṣé rí àwọn kan wà bá ní rọrùn bá rí dá àwọn kan wà tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n máa ti ẹ lẹ́yìn wọ́n máa hẹ́lẹ̀ Biola, you are doing good, you are so kíní kan, but ó máa tẹ́. Ṣé o pé a ti sọ̀rọ̀ gan lánàá, but èmi kan tẹ̀lé kan fẹ́ sọ ni pé Biola ó máa tẹ́. Ó máa bá dé certain kíní kan tó jẹ́ pé àwa tá a dúró tí àwọn èèyàn tó ń dúró tí ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ló máa ń dúró tí èèyàn Ọlọ́run máa ń kankan padà lẹ́yìn because o ti ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé àìtúnú ti pa ẹ́ kú jù tí èèyàn bá dẹ̀ ti wà tó bá tẹ̀ jẹ́ túnú for the sake pé irú àǹtí Àṣàbí yẹn tó ti wá sí program ẹ̀ rí tó ti interview wọn irú wọn tó sọ fún ẹ pé Biola please take this thing down tó o fẹ́ take it down that means pé o ti ń tẹ èèyàn ti ń wọnú ẹ̀ tẹ́ bọ̀ nìyẹn tí èèyàn bá dẹ̀ ti ń tẹ̀lé èèyàn máa ń jọra ẹ̀ tí èèyàn bá ti fẹ́ tẹ́ ló máa ń jọra ẹ̀ lójú ṣó ti yé yín ló máa ń jọra ẹ̀ lójú ló máa ń fi pé ló máa ń fi pé kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ ní ayé èmi mo mọ̀ tó yìí èmi ni mo gbọ́n báyìí nǹkan tó ṣe this is minor wọ́n dẹ̀ ń sọ fún ẹ pé kíní yóò dá ọmọ yìí ó lè affect ọmọ yìí ó máa affect future ó máa affect kíní kan kéèyàn ti gbé ọ̀rọ̀ lọ kéèyàn tún wá gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn padà wá ṣòro kó make sense ni what about think about this pé àbúrò ẹ ni ò lédè yẹn àbí ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ àbí ọmọ ẹ ọkùnrin gangan lèèyàn lọ gbogbo wa ìlà sọ fún ẹ pé àti I went through it but kò kàn ṣe pé kinní ni but ayé ò tí ì ṣe kinní gbà ẹ kí gbogbo obìnrin máa jáde tá a bá kó 100% obìnrin síta à á ṣèrè 60 àbí 70 tó máa sọ pé wọ́n ti molest òun nígbà tó wà kékeré but we continue telling you pé this is not fair nítorí kò má bàa tẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n téèyàn bá fẹ́ tẹ́ ìyẹn tó ṣe máa bá a sọ ó máa gbéraga ni and ó máa ń bẹ̀rù èyí tẹ́ bá jẹ́ tó bá lẹ́ quiet nítorí ẹ̀ mo ṣe máa sọ fáwọn èèyàn mi ò quiet gan ò gbóná mo lè láìkì wà mí the reason ni pé èmi máa sọ tinú mi máa kúrò lẹ́nu ṣé rí èyí tẹ́ bá quiet kò ṣì yẹn ejò téèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ sá fún ni ẹ má rí èèyàn sọ lẹ́yìn ẹ lè máa ṣe mẹ́nu èmi máa ń gentle gan people will be looking at you oh gentle ìwọ náà wicked nínú ara ẹ put yourself into that girl let's leave Ìyábọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ kìíní kò sí nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe fún Ìyábọ̀ kẹgbẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́wàá kẹgbẹ́ ẹ máa gbélé náà ni but look at that minor look at that lady ọmọ kékeré ìkànnì ẹ Bíọ́lá mi dey expect ẹ sí ẹ gbogbo àwa tá à ń gbàdúrà fún ẹ wò ó kó dá wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ fún ẹ pé kó tiẹ̀ bíl kìíní ẹ̀ down ṣé bí ń pa ẹ ni ẹni kò sátìríbi tó ti ń rówó ẹ máa pa tọmọlàkejì yín jẹ́ torí pé ẹ fẹ́ lówó, ẹ máa ṣèwà tí ò dá torí pé ẹ fẹ́ lówó, ẹ tiẹ̀ ní fi ọjọ́ kan rí òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ sọ, ẹ máa lọ gbé gbogbo èèyàn wá bó ṣe lọ gbé Bísọ́lá kíní wá nìyẹn tó ẹ pé gbogbo èèyàn ló ti máa bí kí lórúkọ ọmọ tó gbé wájọ ẹ wàá kàn máa lọ gbé gbogbo èèyàn wá kàn lè sọ pé talk to be orí ṣóòṣì wo lẹ ń ṣe látàwọn tó ti ń bẹ sọ òṣìgbé kíní yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n náà dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ nǹkan tó ju ẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ni wàá máa jáde bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé kò dùn ẹ̀ wá dẹ̀ ti kéénu lé kó o tó bọ̀ta but gbogbo ẹni tó bá ní òun mọ tọmọlàkejì ẹ bàjẹ́ kó rántí pé ìjọ kan ń bọ̀ tọ́lọ́run máa ṣèdájọ́ ọmọ yìí sì kéré ẹ ti ẹ jẹ́ kọ́mọ ìjẹ ìwò pé àti lọ́kùn ọmọ yẹn gan àmọ́ mental health ọmọ yẹn àmọ́ bó ṣe máa rí wọ́n dẹ̀ tún gbé ọmọ yẹn sá fún yín wọ́n gbé lọ Nàìjíríà ẹ tún ṣì ń gbéyàn wáyé ló máa ṣe dandan tí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà yẹn ó di dandan okó ọmọ ẹ báyìí ó sì máa fà báyìí ó máa sọ di nídùú ṣáà máa gbé lọ lé ẹ lójoojúmọ́ ibi tá a máa jókòó sí ni àwa tá a máa dájọ́ ẹ náà ni ìgbà yìí ló máa ń mọ̀ pé ọlọ́run ò pé méjì ọlọ́run kan ní gbogbo wa ń sìn ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́lòmíì máa sọ̀rọ̀ wọn àbí.
ẹ ṣe sis ẹ ṣe Olúwafúnmilọ́lá.
ẹ kálẹ́ mà o.
yes ma ẹ kálẹ́ mà o. yes ma.
ẹ̀rí nǹkan tẹ́mi lè sọ sí ni pé kò sí ìfẹ́ rárá especially ní Nàìjíríà yìí kò sí ìfẹ́ rárá nǹkan míì tó bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ò bá ti ń ṣe èèyàn tàkà níyàn ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọmọ èèyàn ò sì kàn ṣàyàtọ̀ because bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà yìí in fact tálàárọ̀ bá ní kó dáa fún ọlọ́sàn-án nìjẹ́ ó dáa fún kò sí ẹni tó máa wo fídíò yẹn àtẹni tó ti bímọ àtẹni tí ò tí ì bímọ tó máa wo fídíò yẹn ókè ó ní wọ́n set it up tí ọmọ bá complain fún òbí ẹ̀ bóyá ẹni tó guide tó bá complain fún pé ẹni yìí ṣe nǹkan báyìí kí ni wọ́n fẹ́ fi prove ẹ̀ síta pé òun ṣe nǹkan báyìí wọ́n máa set camera náà why do you fall for it then nǹkan tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ṣe rí a lot of people tó yẹ pé nǹkan tó bá ti ń ṣe ní kọ̀rọ̀ òun ló máa ń padà jáde but because he is a celebrity ẹ wá ń bò Ìyábọ̀ Òjó tó yẹ pé that only woman in fact I wish in my next life I should be like her tí Ọlọ́run bá gbà mí láyè I should be like that woman tẹ bá ti rí èèyàn tó ń fight fọ́mọ èèyàn tó ń ṣe kíní báyìí kẹ bring ẹni yẹn down this same case I remember that year ó ní ọmọ kan ọmọ Calabar ni ẹni tó mú wá sọ́dọ̀ mi ń bẹ̀ mí ní yéèyè ó ní kí n jọ kíkan máa fún lóúnjẹ kó mú wá sọ́dọ̀ mi lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kíkan máa fún lóúnjẹ kó má bàa fún lóyún wọ́n ní ṣó fẹ́ lọ school tó bá jẹ́ public school gan mo lè rán wọ́n ní kì í ṣàkóúnjẹ kọ́ mo wá I send transport ọmọ yẹn wá 13 years old ìyá ọmọ yẹn ti kú bàbá ọmọ yẹn ti kú nílùú ìgbà tí ọmọ yẹn mú wá tọmọ yẹn tó sọ story reverend father ló bọ́mọ yìí sùn which power wo ni mo ní ọmọ yẹn kò sọ story yes nǹkan yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ gan ti pẹ́ ọ̀dọ̀ ẹni tó ń gbé bí family nìyẹn ní kó máa kiri ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ àwọn ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ tó máa kiri nílùú yẹn bí ọmọ yẹn ṣe sọ story ńgbà yẹn mo dẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan tí mo lè ṣe mo fi ọmọ yẹn sí public school ọmọ yẹn lọ sí school there was a guy security guy ó bá ọmọ yẹn sùn ó bá ọmọ yẹn sùn this thing I'm talking about mo ń jà tó yẹ pé ibi tí mo tèmi náà ti ń manage là ń wà ọmọ yẹn lórí lọ sí ibibẹ̀ bó ẹni tó bọ́ ọmọ yìí sùn ó dàgbà ju ọmọ yìí lọ so I was boiling I don't care even in the estate that estate àwọn security wọn drive wọn wá pé I should park I say I'm fucking what I would rather go outside and be hawking pure water than to cover up this thing. And do you know what people are saying? People are saying, for me, what happened?
Imagine.
What they are saying, I was angry. Come happen.
Ha, God.
Ọmọbìnrin, especially in Nigeria, won't take care anything. Tó bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀, ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ni. Tọ́mọ bá ti náyàn jẹ, you dare not. You are going down. Only ọmọ tí mo sọ yìí o. Ìgbà tí ẹni tó mú wá sọ́dọ̀ mi tó máa wá bíbi tí mo ti bá àtẹ́mi tẹ̀ ti jà lọ ẹni tó mú wá sọ́dọ̀ mi statement tó máa sọ ó ní he sleep with you ó ní yes ó ní you dey collect money ọmọ yẹn nínú láàrin èrò àwọn èèyàn wá ń blame me and the funniest thing ni people are saying ọmọ bo ni wọ́n ní Calabar.
Pania, wọ́n dóko.
Calabar fún mi na Calabar. Ìyẹn ló tún wá ń bí mi inú mọ́. Ṣé Calabar gbé wá látọ̀run ni? Ṣé kò dáyé kẹ tó máa bá wọn sùn ni? Ṣé láti kékeré tí wọ́n bímọ láti ní àtọ̀run ló ti disvirgin ọmọ ni? Wá rí ọmọbìnrin omi tó yẹ pé torí pé ẹ ti rí ìpẹ́ torí pé ẹ ti ṣe rubbish pẹ̀lú ẹ tó bá wà nílé ọkọ tọkọ ẹ bá ń bá sùn kò lè enjoy ọkọ ẹ rubbish tẹ ti ṣe ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
This same thing àwọn ìgbà tí mo wà ní kékeré mo wà secondary school Ogun State àwọn tó máa sọ pé uncle Èkó family ó wá agboolé wa kẹ̀ní tó yẹ pé tí gbogbo àwọn dádì Èkó mọ́mí Èkó bá ti dé báyìí òkè la máa wà. Uncle Èkó ní àtọwọn àwọn ọmọ kékeré àti sùn.
Ẹ máa go on àti Bísí mò ń bọ̀ and everybody mò ń bọ̀.
Mo kàn rí fọwọ́ dádì Èkó ó ń fọwọ́ pa mí ní itan.
Àwọn bọ́ọ̀sì wa nìyẹn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Bí mo yẹ dìde nìyẹn mo yẹ jí ọmọ tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi ẹni tí mò ń sọ tí mo jí ó sì wà láyé ó lè sọ sí mo yẹ jí ìyẹn pé tolú mo yẹ dìde bí dádì yẹn ṣe yẹ ó ṣe bí pé kí n máa ṣe bọ́ sísàlẹ̀ mi táwa lọ sùn sàlẹ̀ mi ò sọ fún ìyá tó bí mi náà gbọ̀ngàn tí mò ń ṣe láti sọ fún yín bíi pé tó bá jẹ́ pé máa yẹn bá mi sùn I swear down tó bá wà lórí ilẹ̀ pé ayé yìí ní ìsìn ajẹ́pọ́lọ́ ní ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ lónìí. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó máa ń ràn nínú brain èèyàn you force me or you do rubbish with me mo wá gun òkè ọmọ tá à ń sọ tí tó kàn wọn àti bàbá ìjẹ this girl is going to be somebody in life. Ẹ wá pọ̀ nǹkan tí ò jẹ́ pọ́nlé òun náà wá ń lọ ẹ̀ ní ẹ̀ ń ṣe interview fún rubbish ní gbogbo yẹn ẹ kì í tí ì gẹ tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ ẹ ṣé wàá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ǹjẹ́ tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ ẹ ṣé o máa gbà especially àwọn obìnrin tó ti ẹ̀ ń support rubbish tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ yín ṣé ẹ máa gbà á o ṣe nǹkan wọ́n gbé ẹnu ẹ̀ wọ́n set kámẹ́rà ó ńlá owó ọmọ bíi olórí burúkú ẹ̀yà tó má kó àmọ̀nà ọ̀run má lọ yìí ẹ̀yin tẹ́tí báyé jẹ́ tẹ́tí bọ̀run jẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n parọ́ mọ́ yín because you are a celebrity motherfucker torí pé o jẹ́ celebrity ni torí pé o jẹ́ celebrity ni tí o bá jẹ́ celebrity in fact tí o bá kí n ṣe olú àwọn àǹtí Ìyábọ̀ wọ́n máa bo kinní yẹn ni náà bó torí pé ìtara tí wúmà yẹn ṣe fídíò torí pé ó ṣe fídíò ó ṣe ìtara torí ẹ̀ lẹ ṣe wá gbé ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kò ní yẹ yín gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ti ń sọ̀pọ̀tì bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà kò ní yẹ yín láyé kò ní yẹ yín lọ́run kí ló dé ọmọbìnrin láti kékeré ẹlọ́gbọ̀n ọmọbìnrin tó ń di aṣẹ́wó sí títì tó ń di kiri ọmọ ìkéré ẹ ti bà ayé wọn jẹ́ I don't even have time. You mess with my ọmọ tí kò ń ṣe ìdí mi ni mo ti bí tó bá mess pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ you are going down forget that too you are going down.
Okay.
Ṣé máa bring wọn down ni?
I play lánàá.
Mo fẹ́ bèrè
ìtọ́jú. tó bá ṣe rubbish ẹ ti sọ wọn ọmọ kékeré ẹ ti bá àbá ẹ jẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run.
Send a message to Mama. People should stop watching a movie. They should stop watching anything. They should stop patronizing themselves. That is the and any movie that get it over one in the film to Baba Ijesha ṣe òkúta ti bá fíìmù ẹni láti ẹni lọ. Let us consult them. Let us show them.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ ṣe rí gbogbo yẹn gan kò nídìí. Ẹ wo múbi ẹ̀ mú gbómi fún ẹ̀rí kọ́ tí mo kò mọ̀ ní pé ìgbà tí olúkálukú bá ti wù láyé yìí dèrò ọmọ ẹ̀ ó máa jẹ́ kọ̀ǹfàmù nìyẹn yóò ń ṣe pé kìíní tí ìwọ ò bá jẹ́ ọmọ tó bí ajá ọmọ àjẹ́ because there are some things báwo lè ṣe fi báwo lọmọ yẹn ṣe máa ọmọ yẹn lè má ti gbọ́n nísìn ó máa di èjì kan ọmọ yẹn máa gbọ́.
ní ti ẹ̀gbọ́n wẹ̀ tó máa sọ wípé ó plan ẹ̀ ní ó ń fẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni.
Wá try ẹ̀ lórí ọ̀dọ̀ mi. Wọ́n fẹ́ ti ẹ̀jẹ̀ má bínú. Òun ló ní jẹ́ kí n sọ díẹ̀.
Tó bá ṣẹ̀tì ọkọ̀ ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó bá gbé.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ kí ni ìbéèrè kan mi sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ fẹ́ béèrè kan ní ẹjọ́. Kó ló fẹ́ béèrè ni pé bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ń mọ̀ pé àwọn ti wá gbà. Mo gbà ń pé wọ́n ní kó wá kọ script kó wá ṣe fíìmù ni. Tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́ ló ń kó wá ṣe fíìmù káwọn èèyàn jẹ́ wà ń bẹ ṣé wọ́n máa mú nǹkan ọmọ ẹ̀ bó ṣe mú nǹkan ọmọ yẹn. tó ti yé yín ṣó máa mú kọ́mọ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bó ṣe mú kọ́mọ yẹn tó bá yẹ pé àgbàlagbà ló wáyé pé o tó bá fẹ́ kọ́ṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ bí bàbá ńlá bàbá láyà láyẹ rẹ̀ kó máa mú ọwọ́ ẹ̀ bó ṣe mú ọwọ́ ọmọ yẹn. nítorí bó ṣe mú ọwọ́ ọmọ yẹn ó mọ lẹ́fù tó ń gbọ́mọ yẹn lọ obìnrin ó ti yé yín tó bá yá ara ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ dìde tó yẹ kúrò tó lè ṣe fíìmù táwọn yẹn dé wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tí bàbá ńlá kú bá bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣó lè mọ́wọ́ ọmọ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ń parọ́ orí burúkú kò tó fẹ́ bèrè ni màá sọ̀rọ̀ mẹ́ma sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ.
ẹ ṣe gbọmọ.
àti àjọkẹ́ ṣe lè jẹ́ òun lè gbàgbé láíláí kan tó ṣe. ìka ọmọ yẹn tó fi sẹ́nu yẹn ìka ọmọ yẹn tó fi sẹ́nu yẹn ọ̀lọ́ weakening point ló máa jẹ́ fún ọmọ yẹn. cousin mi bóyá mo ti sọ.
ẹ bá wa power tap because ó ń drop ẹ jọ.
cousin mi obìnrin ni kò má rì di èmi ṣé kò fi ṣe kò má rì di èmi ló máa ṣe kìíní yẹn fún mi nígbà táwa ń kékeré a máa ń lọ sọ́dọ̀ grandpa mi that is my paternal side kì í ṣe mother side mi paternal side mi ibẹ̀ la máa lọ tá a bá ti lọ ṣe ọdún báyìí ọlọ́ọ̀ bá ń gbọ́ ibi pọ́ìntì tó ń kí ọwọ́ bọ̀ lójú ara mi yẹn mo ètì pọ́ìntì yẹn tí anything tí bá fẹ́ ní anything pẹ̀lú ọkùnrin tó bá ti fọwọ́ kọ pọ́ìntì yẹn mo máa rántí sí ìyẹn ni I'm talking about bóyá mo ń sọ over 50 years ago àbí 40 something years ago ọlọ́ọ̀ Christian gbọ́ kí ni yẹn máa bí mi inú ni màá wá rántí cousin mi tí mo ń sọ yóò ti over 60 bí mo ṣe ń sọ di èmi yóò ṣe wà láyé mi ò lè sọ fún ẹnì kankan ṣe àmọ̀ pé nígbà yẹn wọ́n lè ní ó máa bẹ bí jẹ́ even gan ìfà tí bá jẹ́ kí wọ́n kọ́ fún ẹni bàbá ìfọ̀tí wọ́n gbé ìfọ̀tí fún ilé sọ mọ́mì mi àná mi ní kó dákẹ́ kó má sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ wọ́n kọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ tiẹ̀ máa gbọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà yẹn ni pé obìnrin ẹ wo nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ àǹtí Bísí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé tí n bá sọ fún mọ́mì mi nígbà yẹn mọ́mì mi á ba ẹbí jẹ́ because mo mọ̀ pé mọ́mì mi nínú fùfù àti pé káàtì wá fi yẹn sí because mọ́mì mi ò fún wa ṣeré I was just 2 years old tí bàbá mi ti kú so mọ́mì mi protect wa gidi gan tí màmá mi fi wọlé ọlọ́ọ̀ ní 2018 bá ló fi ń protect wa bó ṣe darúgbó tó bọ̀ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ fàyọ ni àǹtí Bísí ni pé ìgbà yẹn mi ò lè sọ fẹ́ni kí nìyẹn bó máa ń wà ní brain mi ní bí mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ fún mi wá mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sísítà mi nìkan ni mo lè sọ fún ẹni tí mo tẹ̀lé ìjọ tí máa dẹ̀ sọ fún akọ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ cousin mi yẹn ni àwa ń sọ láìvẹ̀ wọ́n ní ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé nǹkan bá ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ wọ́n ní rílí mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo nígbà tá a máa ń lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá àgbà la máa ń pe grandpa wa yẹn mo ní ṣe mọ̀ pé tá a bá lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá àgbà tá a bá sùn ní ẹni yẹn á dẹ̀ máa kọ́ bọ̀ mi lójú ara á dẹ̀ máa fi oyè kíní mi ṣeré ní ìfẹ́ sọ ní òògùn kọ́ má bàa bring kíní bí ìdán obìnrin mo ní òun dẹ̀ ló máa fà sísá mi ní kí ló ti ní sọ ń bá yẹn mo ní ṣe mọ̀ mo ní kò tí ì rí báyìí mo ní kọ́ má lọ rò pé mọ́mì mi mo ní torí tí n bá sọ fún mọ́mì máa fárígá gan wọn ò dẹ̀ ní jẹ́ ká lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá àgbà mọ́ mo ní ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé bá a ṣe máa ń lọ yẹn inú gbogbo wa máa ń dùn bóyá tá a bá fẹ́ ṣe Christmas Easter time tí mo sọ I'm talking about 70s mọ̀ pé ọdún Easter máa ń dùn gbà yẹn Christmas fẹ́ rí gbogbo àwọn cousins ẹni tí mo sọ yóò máa wà láàrin wa bóyá gbogbo á sùn sórí kínní á dẹ̀ máa kí ọwọ́ pọ̀ mí dì níwájú ọba Kristi alágbára mo wá sọ fún sísítà mi díẹ̀ ní tí mo fi di pé mo ti di kíní mo ti bímọ tán yìí mo tí anybody bá fọwọ́ kan bẹ̀ yóò máa irritate mi gan kí ó máa irritate mi ó sì wà nínú brain mi èèyàn méjì ni ló ṣe irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ fún mi but nígbà yẹn tẹ bá we are talking about 70s wọ́n lè ní ọmọ yìí máa bà ẹbí jẹ́ o ọmọ yìí máa ṣe kinní kan jẹ́ o there are so many obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọn ò lè sọ kinní yẹn so irú àwa báyìí a lè tẹ̀lé irú bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà yẹn ṣe rí fíńgà ọmọ yẹn ọlọ́ọ̀bá gbọ́ ọwọ́ yẹn máa irritate ọmọ yẹn ni ọwọ́ yẹn máa irritate ọmọ yẹn ni obìnrin child obìnrin ni ẹni tí mo sọ pé ó ṣe kìíní fún mi kẹ́ ẹ lè mọ̀ pé kìíní yẹn pé ó ti wá mọ́ lára kò má rí di èmi over 60 years old I'm telling you at least ẹ̀gbọ́n mi tí mo ti tẹ̀lé ó ti pé 60 ẹni yẹn ò má rí di èmi ó dẹ̀ ju ẹ̀gbọ́n mi lọ ẹ understand mi ìdẹ̀ lè sọ fún ẹnì kankan but mo máa ń nọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀gbọ́n láyà mi even gan ìgbà tí máa mọ ọkùnrin ó take mi ní so many times kí n tó lè gbà fọkùnrin because kí ni yẹn ló ń bí mi kọ́ inú máa ń bí mi òun lẹ́sẹ̀ máa rí ẹlòmíì wá ní wọn máa bínú sọkùnrin tó bá pọ̀ ọkùnrin ló mẹ́rin lówó lẹ́sìn tí wọ́n bá rí obìnrin tó ń ṣọmọ ní kíní kan inú máa bí mi gan ni.
the damage tó máa ń kọ́ sí. life obìnrin pọ̀.
Cause damage family, but a lot of people don't know.
Àyànfẹ́ mi.
They support Abiola and they support Baba Ijesha.
I had to do IVF.
Baba Slum lẹ lọ yọ àyànfẹ́. Baba Slum ò tí ì sọ̀rọ̀. Ó yẹ gùnkè máa gbẹ́ lómi bọ̀dẹ̀ tẹ̀ tó. Lápá ti ṣe mú bísí lọ. Ẹ káalẹ́ o, ṣé wa okay. Baba Slum ẹ come back.
Ẹni lọ ṣe IVF nítorí pé ẹ fẹ́ símọ́kùnrin àbúrò ẹ̀ sọ.
Anger. My mental state. I didn't even know I had anger. I didn't even know I had anger.
You love them.
Sometimes I did not
Other for you.
Until my psychologist had to say, face the people that did it. You have to call family meeting. Any he abused me, and then he became darker. I did not know how angry I was. And you know this Yoruba believe of
imagine. Àwọn kan tẹ̀ tún sọ wọ́n náà wọ́n bitter single mothers no hate Baba Ijesha. Àwọn ọmọ ń gbọ́ wọn náà. Ó mọ̀ pé.
Gbogbo àwọn tó kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wà ní ọkọ̀ náà, kí ló dé? Àbí àwọn ni wà náà.
Wo àwọn tó ń support
bitter single mothers. Kódà. Baba Slum, ẹ̀yin lẹ lọ ju Baba Slum nù àyànfẹ́. Baba Slum na our person. Ẹ mọ̀ pa Slum àwọn nìkan lọ ó wà nínú àwọn ọkùnrin tó rí wọn pé most men, have you seen men on this platform? Have you seen them coming? They will not come.
He said he should have gone to a man's platform to go and air his
No, mo ní wọ́n ju Baba Slum sílẹ̀. Àwọn kọ́ mo kàn sọ pé àwọn kan mo rí platform tó ti ń ṣe yẹ̀yẹ̀.
Bíọ́lá tó platform ẹ̀ ṣe married woman ló.
Àwọn kan ló sọ Baba Slum kẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn kò ń ṣe ọkùnrin. Ẹ̀rí irú àwọn ọkùn Ṣẹ́gun yẹn you will not see them. Mo ti rí ọkùn Ṣẹ́gun ní platform tó ti ń ṣépè fòbìnrin láàárọ̀ yìí mo ti rí wọn lẹ́nu.
Sherry, I think one thing, some power that we Nollywood, wọ́n fẹ́ kí Baba Ijesha padà, so wọ́n lo Bíọ́lá and other people to platform him. Yorùbá Nollywood ẹ máa lose it.
Ẹ wá ṣe wọ́n pààrọ̀ ọmọ mi mọ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ pọ̀ láti fi jẹ́ wọ́n náà.
Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gùn kẹ́ wá support àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tán.
Tí n bá rí pé support Baba Ijesha báyìí wà láì Christian bó máa rí pọ̀tù ní máa rí pọ̀tù ní máa gé gbọ́dọ̀ Ṣẹ́gun tó máa rí pọ̀tù ní Ṣẹ́gun ní ẹ̀ka ìjọba ní Christian ẹ̀jẹ̀ kò ní.
Oríwọ̀n tó fi sọ̀rọ̀ kan láwọn ọ̀bọ̀dá Ṣẹ́gun ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé ẹ máa fi òfin Nàìjíríà máa fi wé ti lóyìnbó.
Òfin ìlú òyìnbó lè mi mọ̀. Ṣé ẹgbẹ́ mi ò dá sí òfin ìlú òyìnbó ni mo mọ̀?
Gbogbo tẹ́sán ní ìdáwà lánàá mo gbọ́ pátápátá.
Ṣé mo parọ́? Ṣé mo sọ̀rọ̀ tiẹ̀? Lọ́dún tó bá jẹ́ ìlú òyìnbó. Ẹ máa gbọ́ kò understand ẹ máa gbọ́. Ẹ máa gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ. Ẹ máa gbọ́. Tó bá jẹ́ ìlú òyìnbó ni inú mi dùn. Àwọn máa ń ṣe kan beyond the reasonable doubt. Tí wọ́n fi ẹlẹ́jọ́ ẹgbẹ́ sórí bò jẹ́.
Kó sẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ̀ kò jẹ́ kó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ bá àwọn ọ̀dọ́gba kan. Àti máa sẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ̀ wọ́n ní yóò lè. Mo fẹ́ mú lè. Tí bá rí yín sí mi fífẹ́ ní yín sí pé bí ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ máa ṣọ́ yín ni máa ń dẹ́ yín ni máa fi dá kẹ́jì.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ àǹtí Àjọkẹ́.
Ẹ má pè mí pa.
Mi ò fẹ́ sọ ẹ máa gbọ́ ọlọ́run ẹlẹ́dàá gbọ́ ẹ máa gbọ́ mi ò fẹ́ sọ story. Sọ story fún yín lónìí ẹ máa gbọ́ ọlọ́run ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi ni. Ẹ máa gbọ́ ìgbà tí mo lọ lóyìnbó pẹ̀lú ìyàwó mi ò máa gbọ́ ẹni ẹ tó bá rìnà sí mi ó máa ń ṣe ẹ máa gbọ́ adé sọ lónìí. Ó ní màá wo ẹ̀wọ̀n nílùú òyìnbó bí mo ṣe ń lọ ọlọ́run ẹlẹ́dàá ń gbọ́ ó ní màmá tó bí mi lọ́mọ ò ní believe ó ní nobody tó máa believe ó lọ́lọ́ nìkan ló lè sọ̀kalẹ̀ tó máa ní kò ṣe é ó ní bọ̀ màá wo ẹ̀wọ̀n yẹn màá máa ní irọ́ pé mi ò ṣe kíní ìnà mi ò dẹ̀ kí n dèjà àtọ́jẹ́rọ̀ àti tọ̀tọ̀ ni o èmi tí mo láìkó oorun lẹ́bi nípa alọ́ bèbè lásùn pẹ̀lú ìyàwó mi tó bímọ 3 fún mi níbí o tó bá wà lórí kinní á ní mo rántí adẹjọ́ sórí àga òru lálọ́ ṣèwọ̀ ẹ̀yẹ gbogbo ẹ̀ ajá ẹ̀ ó jẹ́rọ́ mo ní kó má wọ̀rí oníṣẹ́ púpọ̀ bẹ̀rù báyìí pàtó ní nọ́bà tí wọ́n máa bìlíìfù mi mo ṣe ṣe bìlíìfù pé kinní yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi ìyàwó mi ọmọ ìyàwó mi ò bá rán mi ní ẹ̀rọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ sọ ok ìyàwó mi gbé mi wá ọkọ ẹ̀ wá ń bí ex-husband mi lọ́kọ ex-husband náà sí mi pọ̀ fẹ́ máa dó mi mo ní kí ni àbó ń ṣe èrè mi mo gba mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ níbò èmi ò kì í dó ọkùnrin ò kì í dó mi mi kì í dó ọkùnrin ó di kó máa kọ́ra mọ́ mi ní ilé ó di jọ́kọ̀ nà mí báyìí mo pa ọlọ́pàá kan kọ̀ sí lọ́wọ́ lọ.
ẹ má bínú ẹni sùúrù mo fẹ́ nǹkan tẹ̀ ìṣẹ́ náà mo fẹ́ béèrè ex-husband ẹ̀ ló fẹ́ bá yín sùn ẹni sùúrù ex-husband náà fẹ́ bá yín sùn ṣé ọjọ́ ń gbé ni ẹ tún wá ń gbé bẹ̀ ẹ̀yin náà wá ń gbé bẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ex-husband. ẹ tí get kan tí mo sọ don't let us rush things. ẹjọ́ ń gbé ẹ̀yin mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta pẹ̀lú ex báwo ni ex-husband ti bá yẹ kẹ́ kó wọnú ilé.
ó wá gbé mi ní nàìjíríà ó wá ní sí nàìjíríà lẹ́mẹ̀ta ó yìnbọn kó congratulate mi nígbà tí mo fẹ́ mo ní mentality wọn yàtọ̀ sí tiwa mo dẹ̀ dé ó dẹ̀ gbé mi dé kó sọ fún mi ipò ń ṣe máa ex-husband àwọn gbé ó nílé òjìnà ìkó fẹ́ gbé mi ó láìkì orí nǹkan ó láìkì kan tó rí ó dẹ̀ gbé mi dé ó dẹ̀ introduce mi sí adẹ̀rẹ̀dẹ̀kẹ́ra ó dẹ̀ ní Alex ní mo dẹ̀ kí kó lọ lálẹ́jọ́ yẹn kó lọ mo bá pẹ̀ gbọ́n mi tó jẹ́ dọ́kítọ̀ ọmọ bàbá mi ń dàlà mo ní àǹtí Tóyìn mo ní Alex ọmọ ẹ̀rọ nítorí àdéjọ́ mo ní ex-husband ìyàwó ọkọ mi ìyàwó mi ó ní ẹ̀ mo ní wọ́n mà jọ ń gbé màá ní mo ní ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbé mi rè ṣé fún mo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé ni mi ò Nigerian mentality mà ní bí àǹtí mi ṣe ní gbé sórí fóònù àbúrò àwọn òde kú tọnu gan rí o wọ́n lọ́kọ́ gbé jáde o ẹ bá ń ká lólùkún ní àǹtí mi náà bá ní ok ọkọ mi gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé kó máa surprise àwọn náà wọ́n bá ní nǹkan tó jù mí rí lójú wá ọkọ̀ ìwé bọ̀ kí n díjú ojú kan kí n la ojú kan lẹ̀ ó díjọ́ kẹjọ ń sáré pé mi mo ní mo wà òkè mo ló dẹ̀ náìsì sí mi o ó dẹ̀ náìsì mi gógó night olóko gbé mi lọ gógó night ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wèrè fẹ́ dó mi ni ó ṣàtọ́jú mi ọjọ́ gbogbo rẹ̀.
ṣé ní fúnra bíi ti Yomi Fabiyi ni ṣé yọ fúnra bíi ti Yomi Fabiyi. ọba ti fọ kó bá fúnra yín jẹ.
ẹ máa gbọ́ àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn náà sọ mo gbé conditional resident wọlé 2 years wọ́n kọ́ fún mi wọlé because when they less than 2 years ẹ máa gbọ́ ó bá nà sí mi jọ kan pé ó bá fi hàn wọ́n fún mi 800 ètò àmọ́ ní no ó bá kọ́ra mọ́ mi ló ṣàfẹ́dọ̀ adẹ̀ ti close oúnjẹ òyìnbó dẹ̀ níṣẹ́ òyìnbó gbogbo èmi nìkan dúró wá tí bá dé toilet bẹ́ẹ̀ máa ránjú ni búrẹ́dì mo ń jẹ àti rice ẹgẹ́ tí ẹbí olè jà wé wé yẹn kò tí ì jẹ́ sí i àmàlà wọn fi kọ́ mi dàgbà tẹ́bà àti wùwú mo wá yà búrẹ́dì àti ìyàwó òwò bàbá rà kọ́ wá bàbá méèlì ẹ̀sìn ni ojú wọn kọ́ nígbà téèyàn débi o ibo iṣẹ́ àná sí mi ó kọ̀ díjọ́ kan fẹ́ẹ́ náà mi pa ó ṣe nà mí pa ni mo ṣe pọ̀ ọlọ́pàá sí ni ó ṣe díjọ́ kejì ni mo wá fẹ́ wẹ̀ mo ìfẹ́ ìyàwó mi òyìnbó sílé ó travel bíi 3 or 4 days mo bá ró tó wẹ̀ wọ́n mẹ́ ṣe kan lẹ́kùn ní oníwìsí ó ní Elizabeth ó lóun fẹ́ mú house phone ó pè kó ti jẹ gbèsè lórí cell phone ẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ máa ń fún lówó lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan ọ̀yẹ́ ọmọ yẹn 20 years old ó lóun fẹ́ mú kìnní ní yàrá màmá àwọn house phone mo ní kò sí àfọwọ́ ní kí n ṣe àṣìlẹ̀kùn bí mo ṣe sílẹ̀kùn báyìí wèrè kó gbàjúbò mi ni.
ọmọ ẹ.
ó gbà mú kí fleet kọ́mọ́kọ́ fi sí mi lójú ni bó dẹ̀ ro tó wẹ̀ mo fẹ́ lọ wẹ̀.
Ọlọ́run oko yóò wá jáde sínú.
ẹ bá bá àṣírí ọmọ ìyàwó mi mo rọ tó wẹ̀ mo fẹ́ lọ wẹ̀ ó yẹ kó gbàjúbò mi ní ẹ̀kọ́ ọkàn èmi náà bá gbà mo bá nà nǹkan ọ̀kẹ́ ní ọ̀hún mi kọ́ ọkàn kó gbàjúbò ni.
kí ló fẹ́ fa wèrè. pé kí ló fẹ́ fa wèrè.
kí ló fẹ́ fa wèrè kí ní kọ̀ọ̀kan wọn ní kò ní lọ wọn fọwọ́ kan mú fóònù kọ̀ọ̀kan àdéhùn rẹ̀ mo wá pè bí mo ṣe pè báwọn ọlọ́pàá ṣe ń bọ̀ yẹn ọwọ́ táwọn ọlọ́pàá rẹ̀ bọ̀ wọ́n bá nínú ilé pẹ̀lú tó bá sáré faṣọ torí mo ti nà náà díẹ̀ olónà mi ó wá sáré faṣọ yamọ́ rẹ̀ lọ́rùn kan tó bá ní mo fẹ́ rèpò ń bọ̀ ẹjọ́ ta ló máa sọ pé mi ò rèpò ẹ̀ ta ló bá pẹ̀rí mi jẹ́ mo dẹ̀ láìka obìnrin mi ní parọ́.
àyè tiẹ̀ láìka gbogbo nínú orí bíbá igan àyè tó 15 30 toast.
òfin iṣẹ́ mọ̀ páwọn òtútù wa ṣe mọ̀ wọ́n ti kó wọn sí airport wa ẹ kì í ṣe fún àwọn tẹ bá mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe pé kinní nìkan ló fi ń fa ẹjọ́ wọn jókòó ṣe mọ̀ pé bàbá mú fún ní ìsìn ẹjọ́ yìí wọ́n ń gbé Amẹ́ríkà ẹjọ́.
ẹ jẹ́ àgbọ́ sórí wọn yẹn tán ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run fẹ́ gbọ́ nǹkan tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹlẹ́fẹ́ ṣẹ̀wọ̀n.
At the end of the day ṣá ọwọ́ tó máa ti AC yàrá màá náà bọ́ lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ tó máa gbàdé bọ́ lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́
ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ tán ká lè gbọ́ ọ. ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
ọwọ́ ọlọ́pàá ló bọ́ sí. ṣé bí tòótọ́ ni ọ̀sẹ̀ mo ti rí ẹ máa gbọ́ ọwọ́ ọlọ́pàá ló bọ́ sí ó yẹ bọ́ sọ́wọ́ ọlọ́pàá nìyẹn ok mi ò bá rí iná mọ́ mo kàn ju tó wẹ̀ nílẹ̀ ni àwọn ọlọ́pàá àti panápaná kan wo kó lè ṣeré yìí wọ́n ní àwọn kan fún mi ní kiri ambulance kan gbé mi lọ sí hospital ibẹ̀ wọ́n ti la ojú mo ṣe máa ní problem lójú ẹsẹ̀ ok at the end of the day mo wá explain fún ó dẹ̀ ti gbé laptop mi ìgbà yẹn mi ò mọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ credit card dọ́là mo kó lọ ra laptop ní Walmart tí wọ́n wò mí pé ilé ẹ̀kọ́ káàṣì dání kí mo mọ̀ tó jẹ́ credit card bí gbọ́ at the end of the day wọ́n ṣàlà ojú mi ọ̀ṣà mi ìwà wọn fẹ́ mo lọ sí ṣàwé mi ló mentality nàìjíríà fẹ́ mo lọ sí kí náà máa ń pè síta ọlọ́pàá máa ní kọ́ máa wọlé pé kò mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe pọ̀ mọ́ ìyàwó mi ni wọ́n á ní kọ́ fún mi ní police report gbogbo nǹkan tó gbà mí lẹ́nu ẹ̀ wọ́n á gba police report mo dẹ̀ ti gba police report bà bẹ́ẹ̀ àti òun náà ok wọ́n á fi mí lẹ̀ kí ìyàwó mi tó dé mo dẹ̀ ti lọ́mọ kan bẹ́ẹ̀ akátá kan tí mo ṣẹ́jú sí ni wọ́n máa mo ṣe pè nìyẹn ìyẹn náà tó dẹ̀ ti wọ ọkọ̀ akátá tó fún àìbí wèrè bí ẹ̀ ṣe ni máa kó bọ̀ ilé ìwé ni ọpẹ́ bí ó ṣe lọ mo ti lọ jẹ gbádùn lẹ̀ ẹ̀kan náà gbẹ̀wọ́ jẹ gbádùn lẹ̀ bí ìyàwó mi ṣe dé nìyẹn mo sọ pé ó fún mi lórí accommodation wá sí Nàìjíríà lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta tí ex mi bá ní ẹ̀ ò ní padà lẹ́lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ò ní padà lẹ́lẹ́kejì ó tán fún ibẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kàn move sí New York ni èmi dẹ̀ ti ń target New York tí mo ti máa ń gbọ́ ní kékeré mi ìdí bẹ́ẹ̀ rí ọwọ́ tí mo dé New York bá mo ní ìlú rèé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ mo débi tó máa kú sí ẹ̀kọ́ náà òtútù kan mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ìlú rèé ìyẹn ọkọ̀ ṣàpèpè tó láti.
ẹ tí sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n tó lẹ̀ máa kú sí ní pé tẹ bá kẹ́ máa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n yẹn.
àmì ò ṣẹ̀wọ̀n yẹn máa gbọ́.
nǹkan tó fẹ́ gbọ́ nìyẹn torí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ṣẹ̀wọ̀n tó yìí ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ni.
mo wá lọ gba police report.
I'm telling you wọn ti gbé ẹjọ́ wẹ́wẹ́ tó ń wò yìí ṣe é ṣẹ̀wọ̀n.
ṣé mo ẹ máa gbọ́ ṣé mo ẹ máa gbọ́ àtirọ́ àtòótọ́ tí mi ò bá ṣe olú ẹni lo ẹ̀wọ̀n.
ok mo fẹ́ bí nǹkan kankan hàn tẹ́jọ́ ẹ̀yin panelist ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ Mr. Ṣẹ́gun Àdìgún ṣé ẹ believe pé wọ́n pa irọ́ mọ́ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà kò ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn ni òkìlẹ̀ yìí ń try láti sọ ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkùnrin now ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ ti wo fídíò ẹ má bínú o ẹ yẹ kí sáyé sọ̀rọ̀ tán ẹ ti wo fídíò yìí ok I accept wípé wọ́n set ẹ̀ up ni because ó ti mọ̀ pé ọmọ yẹn sọ pé ó ṣe é rí ok good so ká sọ pé ok wọ́n set ẹ̀ ó ti yé yín náà bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà wá jáde ó wá ṣe fídíò lọ sọ́dọ̀ Bíọ́lá ó wá sọ wípé wọ́n ní kò ń wá act fíìmù ni ṣé bí ẹ ṣe wo ibẹ̀ yẹn ó dàbí film production area.
èmi náà rí pé kò dàbí film
ṣẹ̀rí nígbà tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí òun ha.
tó sún níbẹ̀ tó fi ń la ọwọ́ ọmọ yìí but wọ́n set ẹ̀ up ni ó dẹ̀ fall.
Oh God.
Ọdún bọ́tà wá tẹ̀lé. Obìnrin ló wà ó.
Èmi lọ́kọ́ gbogbo wọn. Àǹtí Àjọkẹ́ ẹ tún wá máa wo kíní kan lẹ́yìn àbí pé bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà bóyá ó gítì or anything. Jẹ́mi pé princess gan lè ní adé rẹ̀ ṣé ẹ mọ̀ ṣá mi ní parọ́ fún yín o.
How?
We are not talking about princess now.
Ó ti yé wọn.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ how.
I mean, this is interesting.
Mama, this is diversion.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ wo ló ń sọ gan. Ẹ sọ.
Ok, mo ti gbọ́ ti.
Ó yẹ ìsọmọ tí princess ṣe bàbá Ṣẹ́gun.
Ẹ jẹ́ n bring ìrìnà gidi náà.
Ṣé mo lọ́mọ obìnrin náà? Mi ò dé ẹ̀wọ̀ mi kì í déètì 25, 30 mi kì í déètì. Àwọn ọ̀yà kí ni mo sọ pé àwọn ọ̀yà 50 plus 48 to 45 gan mi kì í déètì. Àwọn tó ti oyè yìí tàjọ.
It's really annoying, isn't it?
Ṣẹ́gun, òkè wọ́n rọ ọmọ tó fẹ́ síbi báyìí yẹn tó bímọ fún ẹ.
Ẹ ṣàfẹ́ kígbe ta
Nísùrù Ṣẹ́gun, ẹ jẹ́ ibi question ìpàdé mi ni mo mọ̀ lẹ́nu Ṣẹ́gun. Nísùrù kọ́ bọ̀dá kan ládùúgbò kọ́ wá kí ọmọ yẹn mọ́lẹ̀ kọ́ máa lá.
Dabaslom, I'll bring you up now, sir.
Àbí kọ́ máa mu ọyàn ọmọ yẹn.
Àwọn ẹ̀wọ̀n jẹ́ ọmọ mi ò sí ẹ̀dínlẹ̀ àgbà Nàìjíríà rẹ̀.
Mr. Ṣẹ́gun, ẹ bọ́lẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ń drop wọn. Mr. Slom, ẹ̀yẹ bó ti jà mo ti bọ́ mo sílẹ̀, wọn ò gbádùn lálẹ́. It's a serious matter. Ọwọ́ gidi là ń sọ, Mr. Ṣẹ́gun ò gbádùn. Ẹ kálẹ́ sà. Ẹ kálẹ́ sà.
Sherry, I want to say something, and I want us to pay attention to it.
Mr. Ṣẹ́gun.
The reason why most people do things and go scot-free with it is the same thing we are currently doing right now, where we make light of critical issues, where people should pay attention to details. There's nothing to joke about in this whole thing. The question is that, Mr. Ṣẹ́gun, will you also make a joke about it? Because I'm telling you, whatever story you're trying to share now does not even relate with whatever we are saying here. I don't know why we are so keen on justifying what does not even seems right. In a same society, all of us are shouting, Nigeria must be good. So some of us that have kids that are going to grow up in this country, what happened to them? Is everybody going to train their children abroad? What makes you think everybody wants to train their children abroad? Even that place there, abroad, what makes you that I want to leave my own children or my own child who are teenagers to grow up in such society? They also have their own things there now. Nobody is attacking him. Please allow me to talk. I'm not attacking him.
They are friends. We don't attack anybody here. He's saying the truth. So please. Mr. Ṣẹ́gun understands what we're saying here. He knows. He's part of our team.
No, I'm not attacking him. I'm not attacking him. Do you get it now?
Go on,
so
sir.
What we are always saying is that, hey Joe, we are all parents. Mr. Ṣẹ́gun is a parent. I am a parent. Every other person contributing to this. We are all parents. No matter what relationship we have, please, there should always be a line where a point where we draw the line. Come on. We're talking about children. You people don't understand what goes on at the end of the day. What goes on is that if there are other children that may come across or probably that are probably listening to this life, make light of it. And this is how we continue to bastardize opportunities of people speaking up, especially children, in situations like this. Shall understand? We cannot all train our children in the same place. But for this society, for us to have a sane society, when issues like this come up, please let us stay true to the cause and let us face it. There are 1 million things. There are 1 million things that we can use to make jokes and catch crews. This particular issue has no crews or joke in it.
Thank you.
It has nothing, none of it. Okay, is it the fact that a woman is the one who gave Baba Ijesha the platform to come and start saying all these stuffs? Is that part the joke that we are addressing? or the song that he released immediately after it was released? Is that the part where there is a joke? Or the video that is out there that clearly shows that this thing happened and this man it was tell about more. I mean, mo ti wà ní Tampere. There was a time I wanted to act. I love it. There's only one thing that sent me off that place. I was there one day. We're on our location one day. I will not mention the actor. So there's that young lady, like a young person. Also on set. I mean a top actor. Okay, Shetin Mami bye.
Yeah, to say that.
Shetin. Me mọ̀ pé ìkan lára àwọn top actor wa ó ti like girl kan tí màá tẹjọ sọ̀rọ̀ ní movie set. We were just friends. The next thing tí mo kọ̀ rí ni wípé wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní this person started behaving to me, wọ́n kọ́ra mọ́ mi. That's the best word to use. This lady that I was talking about should be in her 16. She should be 16, 17 thereabout. Mo rò pé kí ni mo ṣe bọ́gà mi tó mú mi lọ bẹ̀ nígbà ìṣe àpẹ́ nìkan lọ́sọ̀ àwọn àjọ
almost 16 years
ló ní kẹ́mi ṣọ́ra wípé ọmọ tí àwọn ọ̀gá bá ti ló tó bá ti gbójú ní báyìí tó bá ti ní interest nínú báyìí anybody tó bá rí pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ó máa forí kó ra fún mi ìfẹ́ pẹ́ ní industry rẹ̀ àti àjọkẹ́. That was the very last time I ever had reason whatsoever because of the treatment I even received. That was the last time I ever had reasons to say I want to do whatever they are doing in that movie industry. Shall I understand? Which means that there's something going on even in that ministry.
It has become a norm.
It's become part of
that has become a norm. It has become a norm for them. Because please tell me, just tell me why not one person. Because everybody tó wá lè pera wọn nínú wọn pé ọ̀la lọ́jà ẹnìkan nù wọn tó lè pera wọn pé ọ̀la lọ́jà ó burú jáì. Not one person ló lè pe ẹni yìí wọlé wípé rárá wọn èyí rìn báyìí. Not one person.
Only Iyabo Ojo has unfollowed Biola. Ṣẹ́gbọ́n, only she has unfollowed Biola now.
I'm not generalizing it.
No, èmi kò sọ fáwọn tí wà lórí platform ni.
Rárá, ẹnìkan sọ pé má generalize it. I'm not generalizing it, but Sherry, we are always saying that tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́mọ tèmi. If mo máa sọ kíníkan táwọn èèyàn mọ̀ mí sí ni pé mo lè máa kọjá lọ sí máa rí ẹ bá máa treat ọmọ. Sorry to say, èmi máa ń pera mi ní wèrè ọlọ́mọ àti ìpínlẹ̀ apáyé tí mo kọ́ mi òbí mọ̀. The way and manner I will go about it, if you are very close to me, you will know that I will not take it lightly. I don't need to know the parent of such child that you are maltreating. I don't need to. But a child who cannot speak, or that be every man has grown as omode as OD. They want fìyà jẹ. Ìwà tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń ná yẹn, ṣàgbọ́n kò ní lè sọ̀rọ̀ kó tiẹ̀ sọ pé nǹkan báyìí ni òun náà rí sọ. So I beg you all in the name of God. You are a man, you are a woman. Let's always put our gender aside and always understand that when children are involved, we should always be very sure of the path we are taking. Especially children lie, I understand. I have raised children, I know children. Children lie, but let me tell you one thing. Anyone set you up? Yes, I agree. People won't set you up.
And Princess did not say báwo set ẹ ó sọ ó nítorí pé nǹkan tọmọ yẹn ti sọ lòun ṣe ṣe. And that was why they had CCTV all over the place.
And then you ban it. Sherry, even Princess who said ọmọ yẹn up. I don't know you in that video if they came because they know it's a video yẹn tán. Mi ò bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n wọlé
gbà tó ti fẹ́ penetrate ọmọ.
So tell me that setup was not right if you are a parent. Because ẹjọ́ là ń bá yàn rò. Ẹjọ́ wọn ni wọ́n lẹ́yìn èèyàn gbóògùn rò àbí báwọn ṣe máa ń sọ.
Ìyábọ̀ Òjó, Princess Ìyábọ̀ Òjó àti just Detoun tẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nìí. They saw the video beforehand. Ṣé bá wò bàtí Ìyábọ̀ jáde tó wọ black bonnet dẹ̀ ó ní ó ń la ọwọ́ yẹn ó ká tó rí fídíò yẹn rárá kó tó release fídíò yẹn ni o ló ti sọ. They saw it, they felt it pé this is too much. Ká ní wọn ò wọnú ilé ni ó ti fẹ́ penetrate ọmọ.
I'm telling you, what I mean by what I
was pissed.
I'm telling you, what I was saying concerning children is that see, children are always afraid that they don't know what you will do to them. Sometimes they want to bend the truth. They don't want to say the whole truth sometimes. That is what I mean. But in this situation, it's not even the child coming out to come out. The child had already said that she said in phone. And then I am glad that she met trusted adults who could believe her and listen to her. I said, okay, instead of us just saying, so you want more, let us have what we call facts. Now, same Nigerians will come out and say, show us the facts. Show us evidence that this thing happened. That's saying these people were prepared, and then they went ahead and do what they were supposed to do, and we are all here trying to receive a gaslighter. So I'm only pleading with us as parents. Shall get this same energy where we should please, I beg us in the name of God, that we don't always make it light of situations like this. It is not because of any other thing. It is for the sake of children who may be victims of this kind of issues. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Any other person?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. You really spoken well. My question is this. Everybody keeps saying, wọ́n set there up. Ẹni tó máa wá nulẹ̀ fún mi ní Saturdays ní Nigerian bí. Mo notice pé tó bá ti ń lọ gàrí, you will see pattern of gàrí moving from my store every time she comes around. Do you understand? So I had to turn my camera to the direction of the store. Is that a setup? That is for gàrí. That is not living. Not talk of when I have my nanny. And I noticed car on my baby.
It is not.
Is that a setup? If I put the camera there, is it a setup?
It is not a setup, ma'am. It is not a setup, ma'am. I will tell you one thing. I have a store where I sell fabrics. So one day, because there is a living apartment there, so I was going to bring in a stranger, and then I installed the camera ahead because I cannot tell. If I tell him I saw to install camera, maybe yes, you are right. Because I may be able to trust my other siblings who are there to live for long. I cannot tell what you are capable of doing. I cannot tell. Shall understand? Ọkùnrin lọ́mọ mi. Wọ́n àtàwọn siblings mi náà dẹ̀ wà nílé. Ọmọ ọmọ kíní kan pẹ̀lú pé tẹ́ ẹ bá yán ọmọ mi ilé ìkànnà lásán bí má ṣe ń wọ ilé tí mo ṣe ń ṣílẹ̀kùn báyìí lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ọmọ mi gẹ́gẹ́ ní CCTV ààrẹ yóò sọ fún yín.
So thank you, Mr. Scott. Thank you. So sometimes irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tí gbogbo wọn sọ pé wọ́n and Mr. Ṣẹ́gun tó sọ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú òyìnbó yàtọ̀ ṣe bóun lè kọ́kọ́ sọ yìí Andrew ọmọ ọba wa nílùú yìí ẹ ṣàmọ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ṣé kò lose everything ní royal kìíní ni. So but at least nǹkan tó ń ṣe láti sọ ni pé ṣé kò jẹ yẹ ẹ̀kan one way or the other ni ṣé ti understand so making it look as if kí lẹ́yìn náà.
Anyone investigate here?
Case
was brought.
Auntie kini ẹ má máa jẹ́ ká máa fọ̀rọ̀ sẹ́yìn but what we are talking about ni pé ó ṣá consequences wà fún pé ó tiẹ̀ ṣe ẹ ti get nǹkan tí mò ń sọ at least he lost everything in the royal home ṣe get nǹkan tí mò ń sọ.
Punishment for bad action. I understand you, ma.
That's everything to my dad.
Ó náà lọ kọ gbogbo yín ọkọ àjà
Aunty Bisi.
Kí ló dé fẹ́ pàǹtí Bísí pa ni?
Aunty Bisi like ẹja.
Wọ́n fẹ́ pàǹtí Bísí pa.
Ẹ máa gbọ́, okay, let's agree pé bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé mi kó gba àwọn tó ṣe kíní ẹ̀rọ ẹ̀kan kó sẹ́wọ̀n?
Àwọn wo ló ṣe kí ni? Mr. ẹ máa lọlé, ẹ lọ sùn wálẹ̀, ẹ máa annoy mi, ẹ lọ sùn wálẹ̀, you are annoying me. Àwọn wo ló ṣe nǹkan náà? Why are you talking like this? Ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. You are really angry and making me feel angered. It's not good.
Wọ́n sọ kíní ẹ̀ lánàá, wọ́n náà tó bọ́mọ yẹn sùn. Ó ti yé yín. Because ẹ mọ̀ pé kí ló ṣe bá ṣe kíní fún ọmọ láti kékeré, ó máa mú wọn ṣe, ọmọ ọmọdé ṣe, ọmọ mú wọn ṣe. Ẹ má gbàgbọ́ pé ó ti yé yín. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó máa ń padà, á tún fọ́jú ní boyfriend fún ara ẹ̀ yẹn, kó kọ àwọn èèyàn mọ́. Ẹni tó ṣe kíní yẹn tó kọ́kọ́ ṣe kàyé fún là ń sọ. Ẹni tó dàgbà ní ẹgbẹ́ tó wà different between left and right. Yes. Ṣebí alẹ́ sọ tí wọ́n lè sọ yẹn kò gbòòrò ọmọ ọjọ́ mẹ́fọ́ bá kọ́ wá ní ọ̀sẹ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ alẹ́ ìgbà yẹn. Ṣebí kan ìkọ́ tó sọ ní ọ̀sẹ̀ náà mọ́kànlá kọ́tà ń sọ nìyẹn. Torí ìkọ́tà ń sọ látàná ní ọ̀sẹ̀ náà ní pé nígbà wọn bá ṣe gá yẹn ní ẹ̀kọ́ kọ́ sí mọ́lé fún kí ẹ̀kọ́ tó mọ́lé fún ṣọ́ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀ kò yé mi ṣọ́ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀ ní torí gbogbo ìkọ́tà ń sọ nìyẹn.
Láti ẹ̀ṣọ́ nkú lẹ́ṣẹ́gun lè ṣe gbẹ̀yìn ni. Ẹ má ẹ̀kọ́ máa Mr. Ṣẹ́gun ẹ má máa sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí àwọn èèyàn ò ní láìkì yín o. I love you so much, don't do that please, I don't want it. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Mr. Ṣẹ́gun wọ́n ti ní kẹ́ má bínú, wọ́n ní ẹ má bínú o. Mr. Ṣẹ́gun ti bẹ̀ yín ẹ̀yin ayé.
Ṣẹ́rí bọ́tọ̀ ti ṣe fẹ́ sọ ni wípé ṣẹ́rí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà for him coming out. Ó dà ipò bẹ́ẹ̀ tún ẹ̀wọ̀n lọ, ẹ̀wọ̀n mú lọ. Ó ń different character Ìyábọ̀ àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Tí ò bá dẹ̀ ṣọ́ra just like ọ̀tá Detoun sọ. Ó ní bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà lọ tẹ́wẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ bá ṣọ́. Ó ní kó lọ sí mi. Ó ní má go further again. Ó dà pé Yomi ó hate bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Gbogbo narrative tí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà wá ń give out. Yomi ni wọ́n pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ti fún gbogbo information. Ókè ṣe bí bàtà àwọn kan sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé kò appeal ni? Ó appeal náà kílẹ̀ tó ṣe fi sílẹ̀. Wọ́n tún jù sẹ́wọ̀n nípa ní ẹ̀wọ̀n nílé ẹ̀sẹ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n ló mú ọ gbé. Ìjẹ̀ṣà ṣé mo kọ́ wá sọ sórí kí ni rísì tí àwọn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fi ẹ́ sílẹ̀? Olófi ẹ́ sílẹ̀ wọn lọ sí London olóboyè oṣù 5 jẹ́ ìbejì. Kí rísì tó fi já ẹlẹ̀ tó boyè oṣù 5 jẹ́? Ìjẹ̀ṣà má jọ drag yẹn kó lọ wá nìkan forí ara ẹ̀ pamọ́ sáré ara ẹ̀. Àwọn tó mọ sórí yẹn sì wọ́n ti bọ̀tà á sọ yẹn fún wa. Òun wo 60 wájú 60 lòun ò wájú yẹn wọ́n á sì sanwó ẹ̀. Lọ́jọ́ kò síbi kan kò jẹ́ ká rẹ̀ kò jẹ́ tó sọ̀pọ̀ tiẹ̀ o.
Ọkọ̀ àwọn sí mọ́dà sọ.
Ọkọ̀ àwọn single ní ojú ọmọ kan tó ń gbé fún ẹ kọ́ bọ̀ ń gbé interest sí. Gbogbo ẹ fídíò fà in the house.
Ó ní ẹ̀gbọ́n náà ló wà lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ tó bá ti bí fẹ̀.
Ṣẹ́rí mo notice pé gbọ́n bá ti máa dín pẹ̀lú ẹ̀pọ̀n wọn yẹn kọ́ máa fọ́ dànù. Ká ní wọ́n fọ́ wọn lẹ́pọ̀n ni. Bóyá gbogbo rọ́dàdà tó ń ṣe yẹn bóyá máa stop. Kẹ́ máa rọ́mọ kékeré kára yín máa ti ṣe. Gbogbo rọ́dàdà tẹ́ iṣẹ́ ní gbogbo náà tẹ́ iṣẹ́ ní 80. Tẹ́ṣe ní 80, tẹ́ṣe ní early 70, late 70, tẹ́ṣe ní 80. Tí tó jáwọ́, kíní ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣe ń rápà pẹ̀lú yín. Ṣáà máa bá mi dì, ṣáà máa bá mi ṣe yín. Jáwọ́ you're still doing it. Pọ́n yín yẹn, wàhálà tọ́lọ̀ bá fún mi ṣe, ẹ̀wọ̀ ẹ wá dìbò fún mi o as president ọ̀rẹ́ mi. Gbogbo lé
àti àyọ̀fẹ́ in the last 3 years àti àjọkẹ́ lè sọ àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà àti UK polisi tó ti mú lórí kó máa fẹ́ wọ ọmọ 30-40 káàkiri íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì.
Tó bá ti wọlé tó bá láwọn wá ṣe jápa.
tó bá dẹ̀gbọ́n tó bá mú wọn bá wọn lè gbé oṣù 3 kọ́ṣẹ́ ìgbèrè wọn lọ́dún kan within the first 6 months.
Because they've been used to it. Only just at the my dad at 10 o'clock. I'm the first to see. Tó bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé Nigerian time láti jáde nìyẹn. Olúwa ṣe mí lóore. Sẹ́ẹ̀nì. Okay, let me check her Instagram.
Láti odidi London ló lọ sí Leeds lọ pàdé wọn láti
Òun náà mo fẹ́ wò.
A máa yọ ẹ̀pọ̀n wọn ni ọmọ tó bá ọkùnrin tó bá tó ẹ̀ máa yọ ọmọ.
Wọ́n bá wọn sùn, wọ́n tún máa dóbìnrin yẹn
Kò tí ì jáde.
Kúrò lọ́rọ̀ ṣe ń bẹ̀, ó ṣe wọlé.
Kò tí ì jáde.
Ìdálẹ́ ìdílé wọn sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa. Kí ló ṣe ń bẹ̀? Ìgbà tí wọ́n ń gbọ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn kọ́ ọmọ sóríṣiríṣi.
Okay, ó ní join me.
Àníṣe ẹ ṣáà vote fèmí èmi á máa fọ́ wọn lẹ́pọ̀n ni a máa yọ kórópò ẹ̀kún nǹkan tá a máa ṣe nìyẹn. Okay, UK time, that is all my jail level.
Oh, unfortunately, to the same cases we do now. Okay, ó lọ máa wá sí TikTok.
Scream ẹni bíbá.
Àwọn tó bá máa scream ni. Mi like o, ṣé kó gbókùgbókù ní Detoun.
Bókù sọ̀rọ̀ ni, ó máa ń bókù sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Nàìjà ló wà
Nàìjà ló ń gbé ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ wà Nàìjà náà, so she's in Nigeria. It's sad, honestly, when you look at it, you know, generally it is a sad situation. Kò bring it down. I don't think it is unfollow ẹ̀, Ìyábọ̀ ti unfollow ẹ̀ sìn.
Good job. Detoun bọ́tí sọ fún pọ́pọ́ lọ pé jáde on hands. Mama Sita gan the same time sọ pé ó dà pé ó fẹ́ jìyà. Bọ́tí kọ̀rẹ́.
I will be surprised pé àwọn bàbá tó wà
nínú ọ̀rẹ́ wọ́n fẹ́ wọ gọ́ọ̀mù ìyàtọ̀ ìwà ẹ ti lọ gba dọ́ọ̀gì queen.
Ẹ fẹjá ńlá lẹ ọ ẹjá ńlá ọ wà delicate position ni o ṣé mo pé kíní ni wọ́n she's a promoter ó dàbí promoter nìyí now nǹkan tí mo try mo understand. Wọ́n ò lè dá sí situation yìí at all promoter ni wọ́n. Yeah, I know. Oh, better. Ẹ má dá sí, auntie. Ẹ má dá sí. Ẹni sùúrù gbogbo eléyìí òkè ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ gidi tẹ́ bá ti ó dáa certain topic yóò kì í nìkì. Àyànfẹ́ ṣe yóò máa ń dá àwọn topic tó ta bá ń treat ẹjọ́.
Èmi bìlí pé àwọn bàbá legend Nollywood yẹn nínú ní kí Bíọ́lá kó wá laundry kó wá
white wash ẹ̀.
White wash ẹ̀ kọ́ wo reaction ó fẹ́ gbé sí fíìmù tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ gbé bàbá Ijesha sí anybody ní tó bá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ òkúta ti bá ọjà yìí lórí àwọn máa gbé yín lórí Twitter ẹ̀ mọ̀ fún àwọn Twitter ẹ̀ mọ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀wọ̀n.
Wọ́n ò ní joy. Àwọn ọmọ Twitter ò ní joy o when it comes to kíní bẹ́yìn.
Twitter àti Instagram la máa ti drag yín ẹ̀yà jọ lórí Facebook ṣe àwọn YouTube tẹ́lá fi pa owó tẹ̀ ní $1 million tẹ̀ fi gba $300 tẹ́ wáyé níwágbà yẹn ẹ máa lùzì ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ṣe.
Kẹ́rí pé Bíọ́lá mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe ó bìlì pé àfihàn iṣẹ́ òun lòun ń ṣe torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe bring page ẹ̀dá wọ́n dẹ̀ máa drag ẹ̀dá àpáta.
Mo pé gáà sọ́bọ̀ ni.
Àkìrí ti tọ́nà.
Àṣé àmọ́ pẹ́ mi máa mú pẹpẹpẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ nu fíìmù.
Mo ń pe ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ mo sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ gan bínú time friend ẹ̀ ó ń bínú pé wọ́n rọbìṣì tí pàwọn gan pé wọ́n ó ṣe máa ṣe orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ó ná gidi ó stubborn.
Ẹ̀fílẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ máa ṣe.
Ní ìdẹ̀mọ̀ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o mo dẹ̀ like ẹ̀ gan-an.
Èmi náà like ẹ̀.
Ṣé bó ṣàì lórí bàbá Ijesha sí kò mọ damage kò mọ ìrìn parable damage tó ṣe fún brand ẹ̀ lórí ọ̀pọ̀ gbọ́wọ́ yìí.
Ẹ wo wọ́n máa fractalize ayé wọ́n máa bring gbogbo nǹkan tó fàjà láàrin àtọ̀ mo ti gbọ́ tó ti ń kọ́ ọkọ̀ ní pé gbogbo àbídìí ọjà. Yeah, I saw it now. I saw it. Ẹ
má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fún.
Mo lórí Instagram mo ti rí kọ́mẹ̀ntì yẹn orí Instagram mi. Ewu lèmi fi pe ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti ń ṣépè fún lórí Instagram. Mo wá pe ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ pé kó lọ wò ó wá ní òyìn náà làwọn náà wọ́n táwọn sọ. Because ọmọ mi ló gbé kò ṣe
dáhùn tí náà ló máa ṣe. Kò ní dáhùn tí náà ló máa ṣe.
Ẹnu ẹ̀dẹ̀ tó wà ní.
Because tí ó lè ní pé táwọn Nàìjíríà bá ti turn against ẹ̀ wọ́n ti turn against ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
That's just tó ṣe gbéyàn sókè náà lọ ṣe máa gbéyàn wálẹ̀ ó dàbí ara Amẹ́ríkà ni ọba gbé sókè bọ́ máa múyàn jábọ́.
Àná táwọn àbáta náà ṣe àṣánà ní ìlú èmi sì kò síkò tó lè polówó tó máa gbọ́wájú tó máa yáwájú ẹ̀ bó ṣe wà yẹn o. Àmì àmà household àtẹni tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi they will not patronize her because she's an apologist, she's an enabler. Irú yẹn go that means pé your female child is not safe with her.
Ó ga o àǹtí àṣàbí náà tún wá jáde wọ́n tún sọ pé ó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn fáwọn èyí ayédè tún yẹn ń gbèjà ẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣáà nígbà tí mo drag àti ti London yẹn pé ẹ̀ní pé gbà tó ló fẹ́ ṣe fọ́ọ̀mù ẹ̀lẹ́bí.
Nígbà tó ti kọ́kọ́ ṣe nígbà alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ yẹn tẹ sọ.
Mo ní àǹtí ó ṣe ẹ̀dẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹni kí yẹn máa lọ report mo lọ lọ́ọ̀yọ́ ìtì mi wẹ̀ ọlọ́ọ̀yọ́ ìtì mi mọ̀ ya ọmọ yẹn social service gan ló yẹ kó gbọmọ ẹ lọ́wọ́ ìyá ẹ̀ gangan náà. Ìkọ́ tó àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa ń rántí torí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ máa ń èjì visitor from Nigeria máa ń tàwọn ẹ̀ máa ń lè ti visitor from Nigeria nígbà míì èyí tẹ máa ń gbà wọn ará Nàìjíríà sí ẹ̀kọ́ ọmọ ikọ̀ àwọn ọmọ yóò kí láìkí wọn because some of the wà wèrè tó máa ń wù lé.
àti bí sí lórí ìkọjú ló ṣáà nàìjíríà
àti bí sí ìṣọ́ra yìí.
Kí náà sọ?
Mo náà mọ̀ lú ìwọ̀n láìkí visitor from
Nigeria. Ọ̀nà Nàìjíríà máa ń wà kí ìwèrè kan nípa àwọn ọmọ wọn láìkí mo dẹ̀ ní ẹ má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́.
ẹ má bínú wọn mọ̀ pé kọ̀tẹ́ sọ.
Nàìjíríà lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n náà ẹ fi ẹ sílẹ̀ náà.
Wọ́n ní wọ́n ti ní ẹ má bínú wọ́n dẹ̀ wá nílé ṣan.
Bọ̀ ẹ lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ̀ ẹ má sọ pé wọ́n ń ṣe gbogbo.
Wọ́n ní ẹ má bínú.
Nàìjíríà lè mi gbẹ́rẹ́ kí ni tó dára
ẹwọ
ló
ẹ̀kọ́ tí
ṣẹlẹ̀ pé
ẹnìkan kọ sí bíbá yà àǹtí Àjọkẹ́ wọ́n ní ẹni tó jẹ́ pé Bíọ́lá tó jẹ́ pé ìjọ tọkọ ẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ló tọdẹ̀ ní kíní ẹ̀ sáà dìbò ló announce pé àwọn ti divorce
ẹyẹ àṣẹmọ
ìpèsè ẹni kó má dájú nígbà ẹni kó má dájú.
ọ̀dọ́ ló máa wà frustrated máa wà.
Mo like ẹ ṣá, I don't know, I just love her.
No. She pretends that she's mine and lady. The only person that genuinely mine and lady among them is Tayo.
Tayo wo? Show kìíní kan ọmọ Gaga.
She buys her lady. Biola man pretend. Biola she's a snake.
Yeah, she is.
Àrí Táyọ̀ tí àǹtí bí sí sọ àtijọ́.
Tayo Gaga. Ìyàwó Mọ́là.
Ìyẹn ò kọjá ìyá rẹ̀. Àwọn ọ̀kẹ́ ṣé mo pé kò tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ táàdì bí sí sọ yìí. Ṣé mo pé kò síbi táwọn ọmọ mi lọ sùn. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ní kékeré ẹ̀ rí káwọn ọmọ mi lọ bí mo ṣe wà mí káwọn ọmọ mi fi dàgbà ní ìjẹ́ kán lọ sleep over ní ìjẹ́ kán lọ sílé anybody.
Kò sí kò tí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ di ilé
ṣe dẹmọ pé kí ni mo wá fi mọ̀ pé kò sí bí mo ṣe lè ṣe ẹ̀ lè ṣe bí mo ṣe dàgbà yá àti everybody ẹ máa rí tight in the.
Alájà ẹ̀yin lẹ jáde mò ń jáde lójoojúmọ́. How are you ma?
Fún nǹkan tí mo sọ yìí.
My darling sis, love you sis, I miss you.
Kí n wọṣọ kẹ má rí tight in the ni tight máa wà ń dì mí. Kò sí ó ti wá mọ́ mi lára kó mi lè ṣe kí n má wọ tight àwọn ọmọ mi wọn kí n lọ sleep over mi ìgbà kó má lọ sùn káàkiri àwọn ọmọ mi ní ìjẹ́ kọ́ lọ because kí nìyẹn ṣe máa ọkọ sí mi pé nígbà tó obìnrin bá ṣe irú obìnrin ni o that is why tẹ ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn obìnrin tó ń support bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà yẹn they are among us.
Most of them are victim before.
Honestly they are tí o gọ́ọ̀sì mi yẹn bá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ sí a máa support bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà because ó ti ṣe rí ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yìí ó ti ṣe rí kí ni yẹn ṣe ó máa affect mi ṣe àdéjọ́ tí mo sọ fún sísà mi báyìí ó ní kán lójú mi ni wọ́n ní òde sọ ókè àǹtí Àjọkẹ́ I'm talking about 70s kí mo wá kí n wá sọ fún mọ́mí ń gbà yẹn kò tí ì sí kámẹ́rà.
Wọn ò ní gbọ́ yín ṣọ́ọ́tì ẹ̀ ṣá lè sọ ni.
Kí mọ́mí mi tiẹ̀ wá gbà kí mọ́mí mi wá gbà.
You will be surprised when you are not the only victim in the family. You will be surprised.
Honestly,
you are not the only victim. There are
mo máa sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ dẹ bírú mi wọ́n máa ní mọ́mí mi fẹ́ dẹ bírú mi.
ṣé mo dáàdi mi ò sí láyé láti defend mi because ọmọ ọdún méjì mo wà tí bàbá mi ti kú so bàbá mi ló lè ní òkè wọn àfaríyá but màmá mi bí dà pé màmá mi kì í ṣe ọ̀dọ̀ mother side mi is my father side.
àwọn òbí ignorance ló ń ṣe wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà yẹn.
Do I mean, you can still confront that woman. You know you can still confront her if she's alive. You can still confront her and say, I know what you did.
A ní nǹkan tẹ́ sọ sister mi ní àwọn dẹ́ẹ̀ṣì máa sọ pé ẹ̀gbọ́n nǹkan báyìí Jùmọ̀kẹ́ lágbájá sọ báyìí pé ìgbà tẹ́ wà tá a bá lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá àgbà ń gbọ́ sí pé má ṣe nǹkan báyìí fún un. Èmi mo kọ́
Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà TV.
ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́
Àti official Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà TV.
ṣé mo pé léyìí tó ṣe lọ́dọ̀ Ayéfẹ́lẹ́ lélẹ́yìí lóòótọ́.
Ṣàkóbá fún mi nígbà tó jẹ́ pé ọmọ minor ni.
Ọmọ yẹn ó mú mọ́ra gidi gan ni o tó ọmọ yẹn máa fẹ́ẹ̀ sí rí kiri nígbà ìgbà exercise ẹ̀dẹ̀ sí yín.
ẹ bá ti play ẹ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà.
Àwọn ni mò ń lò láti fi ṣe múvì mi ò ṣe ìjọba Èkó wọ́n fún wa ní approval mo lọ ń kó gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ní secondary school junior school bí mo ṣe ń sọ yìí kí gbogbo ayé máa gbọ́ for 8 years la fi ṣe ìwé ìwò yìí lórí African Magic àwọn ọmọ tó kéré tó dàgbà jù lọ́mọ 14 years 15 years tí gbogbo wa jọ ń sùn nínú igbó ní Badagry for good 6-8 years. Káwọn teachers tó ń kọ́ wọn kọ́ máa gbọ́ àwọn òbí wọn ń tẹ̀lé fàfà ẹgbẹ̀dẹ̀ kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹni téèyàn bá sọ fún ẹ pé màá rán ẹ lẹ́wọ̀n ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ló pa mí lẹ́kún nítorí mo wà ní police station ẹni yẹn wá sọ pé ìwọ ń ṣe báyìí sí mi ń ṣe báyìí sí mi ìwọ ń ṣe báyìí sí mi máa pẹ́ máa pògò ẹ̀.
ókè Detoun ló sọ pé ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fóun ṣẹ́gun Detoun sọ pé nínú ó sọ fóun níjọ́ yẹn wípé ní court wípé ó promise kó máa rán mi lọ sẹ́wọ̀n ó dẹ̀ rán mi lọ sẹ́wọ̀n wow so bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà you still say pé wọ́n rán ẹ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n ṣé àwọn Detoun ní ọkọ evidence síta tí ó wà overwhelming.
wọ́n fi ya jẹ mí máa pa ẹ́ máa pògò ẹ̀ tó máa bẹ̀ mí títí tó bẹ̀ mí ní èjì ẹ̀sìn náà ìyá bí 40 something tó bá bẹ̀ mí tí mo gbọ́ wá fún ẹbí 27 pẹ̀lú máa kú sí.
ọ̀rọ̀ yín ò yé mi o ẹ bá ń gbẹnu sí microphone yẹn dáadáa.
ní police station.
mi ò pè yín wá sórí rédíò láti wá béèrè ẹjọ́ lọ́wọ́ yín mo kàn fẹ́ ká jọ dúpẹ́ pé ẹ lọ pé ẹ padà nítorí wípé téèyàn bá lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ńgbà míì àti padà sórí rédà máa ń le. ṣùgbọ́n níwòyí ìjẹ́jọ́ ẹ wà lóko òbí kan ń gbé ẹ tí ń ya sinimá lọ́wọ́ ó túmọ̀ sí wípé ẹ sì ní another chance second chance kó tó di pé eléyìí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí.
Can I ask ta ló gbé bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà tọ́jọ́ wà ní sinimá the same industry àbí.
kó tó ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ kó o láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ibi ẹ ti kọ́ṣẹ́
Imagine.
ìwé tẹ́ ẹ kà
irọ́ ni o àti ikú
ayé
ìlú.
àwọn
abẹ́gbọ́.
wọ́n ti gbé lọ sinimá dáadáa tó ti ń lọ ń bá wọn.
So the same industry tí wọ́n ti jẹ́ kó jáde publicly kó jáde kó apologize to the whole world.
Of course ẹ mọ̀ pé àgàbàgebè àwọn dúdú pọ̀.
ṣebí irú gbòòrò kan náà ni wọ́n dúró ṣebí tí àṣírí tiẹ̀ ló tú síta ṣe mọ̀ táwọn tó kù ń ṣe lábẹ́lẹ̀ ni.
Wow.
kí ni ẹ̀kọ́ ní ìsìn náà.
Wow.
kò ṣe mention Detoun why mention Iyabo's name.
Okay.
Why is he mention Iyabo's name kò ṣe mention Detoun káyé ẹ̀ bàjẹ́ sí lọ́wọ́.
So ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ okay ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
ìlàkọjá yín ẹ sọ fún mi lẹ́ẹ̀kan wípé kì í ṣe léyìí nìkan ọ̀nà kan ní pé eléyìí kan tó jẹ́ kó dàbí ìgbà tí ó wúra jù ni àwọn àlàkọjá míì ti wà tó ti fẹ́ mẹ́mìí lọ yálà ká ẹ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ tíátà àti àbí ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ wọnú iṣẹ́ tíátà yìí fúnra ara yín ẹnu oníkan láti gbọ́pọ̀n bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà kí ló kọ yín gangan.
James Ọlárẹ̀wájú Omiyinka.
James Ọlárẹ̀wájú Omiyinka.
Ní gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wá sọ.
ẹjọ́ tí Detoun bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ́jẹ́ ká mọ̀ ó ṣe gbọ́. ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ Detoun ó máa bínú tán nìyẹn. mi mọ̀ pé bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ṣe interview yìí lóòótọ́ o
Wọ́n yẹ èmi náà rí ní pé ó ṣe nǹkan báyìí fẹ́lẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ break table.
Detoun máa bínú gan o. Ọlọ́run Detoun ọjọ́ bí. Ní èrí o, ọ̀nàjọ́ bí. Because ó ti sọ pé òun ò ní sí lórí kinní. Bóyá kò tí ì bọ̀ sórí Facebook.
All not to our life. Detoun is live.
Okay, it's live. I've seen that.
People still face the reality of life God. Shari God. Shari God. Shari God.
Life ẹ̀ ó dà pé wọ́n flag ẹ̀.
Else in banana. I want to God. Shari
Gone. Network ẹ̀ ò dá.
See that people still face the reality. God, I need this. I want to pray. We serve the living God. Do you understand? Has been rich in your family. We all pray those kind of, luxury prayers. But in your family, they have a history of diabetes. In your family, they have a history of where maybe they die at the age of 40 or 50. The fact that you are rich, you have a house in banana, does not separate you from the fact that you have an inherited issue. It doesn't stop you. At the age of 40, so you are now rich, you are the one living in banana, you are driving Rolls Royce, but there is a curse in your family that this thing happens. So you see money buy iPhone. So there's a difference when your prayers are answered and your jokes are broken. So when you are praying, pray for your heart desires, but also pray. So when you see people intensify their prayers, there are some people that in their family, they have history of diabetes, high blood pressure. Those are health issues. They inherited them. And they have a history that need to live on one mind their way.
Network network.
People that has boys all through, and else has girls all through. So they don't have boy and girl. Auntie Edna had all boys all through. But my mom saw it that this is a family thing, and she prayed for that young. But if you look at the people coming out back and forth, right and left, Baba Ijesha did this thing, so because you might not even know. You will just be wobbly up. Mental related issues is affecting because anybody, you see, the other day we were talking about this sexual assault, molestation, and all of this, pedophiles and all that, and it's a mental health related issue. So when Baba Ijesha came out, they should have sent him to see a specialist. They would have sent him in for rehab. But coming out, no money, no house, no family, no children, he obviously wants to get back on track. But he would have taken accountability. I am sorry for what I did. There are sometimes that some of you have anger issues. You inherited it. In as much as you are working towards it, you also pray towards it. Me, I'm a deep CSC. And one thing, yes, seeing the therapist, thank you. And one thing that I believe in is, you pray, you act. You pray, you move. You pray, you act. Now, let's talk about it was a setup. Let me tell you how I got involved. You see, like I said, I don't like to talk on social media because there are a lot of information that I keep as discreet. You see, this Baba Ijesha's issue, it was Yabo that called me very early in the morning. You see, I can take everything. But when I hear they want to cheat somebody concerning a minor, leave it. I'm voting law. And my principle has always been one person gives birth to a child. All of us will owe these children the responsibility to protect them. So when the Yabo called me that morning, I was sleeping. I woke my husband up. Yeah, but he don't. Wọ́n ti fẹ́ fọwọ́ lágbá wa lójú. Wọ́n ti fẹ́ fọwọ́ lágbá wa lójú. Ọwọ́ lágbá wo láti bo sí bo. Hey, move. And I told my husband, I said, I won't know. Mo lè má padà wálé. I can come back home. I might not come back home. That this trouble that we want to go and fight, we might not win. And if anything happen, So when we're going, I remember the lawyer called us. She was like, "Oh, thank you. All of you should go. God be, It was when we now found out that it was government officials, female wives of governors, that was trying to get Baba Ijesha out of panty. So if you all look at that video again, I have that video. If you go to YouTube, just Google Baba Ijesha panty, you will see all of us when we're shouting and screaming. So I said, oh, yeah, let's be going to a police station. Then, no, they said, let's be going to a police. I said, no. Who is involved? Because me, I never knew Princess. I said, who is involved in this matter? Let us go and see the person first. I need to ask some sensitive questions. Now, when we got there, I met Princess for the first time. That was why you said when Princess was saying that, oh, mommy. I met Princess. We spoke to her. What is going on? What do we do? We saw all those videos. We said, Yaba was like, Edaka post. I said, let us wait. So I made a call because I was furious. I made a call to a senior police officer, Monlo Panty. What about they say, why anything about Shelly and Panty? We are ready. So when we got to Panty, the officer now said he was going to call Fajuade. CP Fajuade was the officer in charge then. We got to Panty, Yabo, Larry, Akogon, Auntie Fumi, all of us. We went there. When we got there, they said they wouldn't allow anybody to go in, that I was the only one that was allowed to go in. Okay. When I got inside, I went into the CP's office and I knelt down. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I greeted him. I said, Oga, we are here for Baba Ijesha. I was like, Baba Ijesha. So apparently something had happened. So he now said, Oga, they come out for here. Now here all of us go buy today. All of us, I knew something was wrong, so the man called the IPO. Then the IPO came, one very fat woman like this. She was doing like this. Baba Ijesha. So apparently, I think the woman went out and went to call Baba Ijesha on the phone. So they had apparently released Baba Ijesha. But we all went in full force. We women, we went. So I now told the police, I said, open your window. Can you see? Number one, you allow me and my mammoth crowd. You allow us to enter station. Then number two, you will produce Baba Ijesha. As a guy about to produce Baba Ijesha, become a new person. And the man was like, So apparently we spent over an hour. Then Baba Ijesha came. They now called me. All of us wanted to go to the counter. They said, hey, madam, you are the only one that can go, because they saw that we were furious. When we got to the police officer's office, we knelt down, we played with him, we played the videos, we showed him, was like, So he now said we shouldn't worry. So when they brought him, they now said, madam, I should come. So all of us wanted to go. They said, no, it's only me that can go to the counter. When I got to the counter, the minute Baba Ijesha saw me, said, now, why did Baba Ijesha say that? This film, Tony Lawani, I think she shoots film every year. And then they invited me to that location. Once you are popular, everybody wants to partner with you, collabo, and, I went there. So we were there. I was just standing, I'm not an actress. So I was and I'm a very reserved person in reality. So I was just standing and looking. So there was this big tree. Is it Lekki Conservative? There was this name they call it. It's like in Lekki, they always do this. There's one estate beside it. They always do events. It's like open place. There's swamp. There are trees. People go there to shoot. So I was there. I was standing by a vehicle. I saw the young man come. He came. He greeted me. I received all his messages. And I said, we now got talking. He said, his wife has 3 twins, and then the wife South America. It's not like conservation. It's another one. It's beside one estate like that. No, this is not what I am seeing. My visions are always very clear. I said, but all you need to do is to go and reconcile with your God. He was trying to explain, money, listen, Lufasi Park, God bless you. Lufasi Park. You see this film, it was because of this scandal that Toyin did not eventually release this movie. So that was how I told him. So we all went to the location, Mama Rainbow, one day we continued to what we were doing. And that was the end of it. So a few months later, I have a shop in Okwebi. So I was going from Okwebi by Oregun. I had gotten to that Oregun junction. On the left, there's a traffic light. He's driving this Jeep, all this some kind of bogus funny. He was standing behind this place where they sell generator on Oregun Road. So I now saw him and I rolled down. The message came again. Money Baba Ijesha, Ojo en sumo leo. Why do you need to call me? Go and reconcile with your God. And that was the end of it. That was the last. When Yabo called me, I didn't even know it was Baba Ijesha they were talking about because I don't know a lot of all these actors. So when Yabo called me, when we got there, I didn't tell Yabo nothing. I didn't tell Princess anything. When we got to police, I didn't tell them anything. Nothing whatsoever. I didn't mention anything to any one of them. Because they called me in the capacity of Tom and the people behind it were the people at the corridors of power. You all know how active, how crazy I can go when it comes to children. That was when we got to that position. So when we got to the police station, when Baba Ijesha saw me, was when he now reconnected everything. What Baba Ijesha? Me Obatisha Woliwa. What pay me? And one sister me not pay me. We're always fighting for children. And ye Jakiri. That was how Baba Ijesha got into it. Fast forward. Baba Ijesha said something in that video on Biola's YouTube. Only called Beo Gunwa, you see, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Go CBT GOT le Janyo. Go the CBT Assassi le Roe. If you like, go and live in America. Tobani Ogumamu Ogumaro Mobe. Ogun ni location. Assassi ni location. Tio Baba Fefe wa Aba Uniwa.
Ruthless.
Now,
they have problem.
When we now got to the court,
we have suspension.
Princess had left Nigeria. You know, the case went on and on. They had a whole lot of backlog. You see, you see, that CCTV camera thing, Sherry Elomi Magba Gule Nomini Ale. That CCTV camera thing, I think what happened was because they narrated the case of Otedola, I think they had the issue then and there was no proof. So apparently from what they told me, it was like the princess had gone to report to the police, but they told princess to go and bring evidence. So Nigerian police gave princess the job of the police to go and do.
Did you hear?
Instead of them to investigate. So you see how our country is messed up. So the police people gave princess the investigation to go and do. And the only thing they could do was when the girl narrated her ordeal as a minor, all they did was, okay, this is this. Let us bring him. Let us see whether he will do it. Now, if you look at the video very well, and anybody that has the video should play it. If you were called to a movie location, there is nobody that is denying that Princess set Baba Ijesha up so that they could gather the evidence or fact check what they
God bless you.
Baba Ijesha in that video, you opened the door. When Princess told you she was coming, Town wanted CCTV camera, thought he lost it because they said they should be watching and let them see him in reality. When you were there, you were talking to the girl, and if you listen to the video, you hear what Baba Ijesha was asking the child, that why are you acting cold? Why are you doing this? Baba Ijesha stood up, went to open the door to be sure that there was nobody in one room, opened the door to be sure that there was nobody in the other room. Please, what does that mean? Now, when they said they called you to shoot a movie, you came with your camera according to what they said on social media. Where was your camera in the car? How can you get to a movie location and where
we said it yesterday?
Let them post it. There was no DOP, there was no light. You don't shoot Nigerian movies without light, without camera. There was no physical camera. There was no physical camera. What was there was CCTV camera just for them to get fat. If our Nigerian police was working, if our Nigerian police was effective, why would you put a complainant to go and be doing the job of an investigator? You see how they traumatize people who come to complain in the police station. So that was the purpose of the camera. Princess was not patient enough. Because when they were watching, she couldn't take it anymore. If Princess had waited from the licking to the touching, Baba Ijesha would have gone further. But she couldn't take it. Enough. Because let me tell you something. We all feel we are all working moms, we are all working parents. At some point in time or the other, we all get busy that subconsciously we might not give our children the attention that they need. And that lady was already feeling like a failed mother. And then how do you want to tolerate if somebody is touching your child, fingering your child? So you people, you see, let me tell you what got me angry in all of Baba Ijesha's case. The caliber of people that were pushing for his bail, the caliber of people that pushed for his bail, they were first ladies. I don't want to mention the person's name. And they are still in government. So those of you on the comment section saying that one set Baba Ijesha, Ogwaye set you up. If we have a functional government, now let me tell you, there is a lady, there is a guy, he's Showere's very close friend. He called me and they said to him that they needed something from me. They said they know that governor has a soft spot for you. The governor bear with me, governor respect me. That they wanted to do plea. Amnesty that since governor is going very soon, that they should pardon Baba Ijesha. And I asked a question. I said, there are people who have contributed. And I said, acting is a profession. There are doctors, there are lawyers, there are, teachers. The question, I don't want to look stupid going further to ask for pardon for Baba Ijesha. The question is, what would I say Baba Ijesha has contributed to the society that warrants a state pardon? Please back again. I think it was even a pardon. I have the charts.
Pardon so that his name will be removed.
So let us be realistic. Let us not attract sentiment. Somebody is a celebrity, somebody is an actor, somebody is a musician. It's not. They are in their line of duty.
100%.
They are in their line of duty. Now, which movie in the whole world, there is no kind of movie that they will want to act and they will say that you must touch a minor in the movie. It's not possible. It's not possible. We have censor board. That movie will not even make the light of the day. What are you trying to put? Even in America, even in the UK, I mean, it's Epstein file we are talking about here. So, some of you act dumb. They don't need to tell you that you are dumb. They set him up. Yes, they put a CCTV camera there to gather evidence against him when they complained to the police. The Nigerian police failed. And this is something that happened to a child years ago. Trauma. Some of you are educated, but you are not exposed.
Your photo comments. Detoun.
So please, let us understand that nobody has any personal issues with anybody. But we have to understand that we need to sanitize our society. We cannot continue to say the government is bad, and then we people want to whip sentiments. When they called me that Baba Ijesha come out, I started to make phone calls. In the course of me making phone calls was when we added the billet to the call. That was when Folabi Etimiri, Folabi, what am I saying? My mumu button has shown up on this live. I was in my mumu button for how many years? What was I saying? So, Ibile was on the phone. I have the record though. But like I said, I am not here to bring anybody down. I had to record it because a prisoner was calling. Let it not seem like I have a direct contact with him. They added me to the call. So my lawyer said everything should be documented. If ìbílẹ̀ oldies tó ń ta ilẹ̀. He said it there. He said, Baba Ijesha pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni ó fẹ́ ìyá, ó fẹ́ ọmọ ní Dubai. Ó náà pé he lived with him for 2 months. Yeah, ọ̀yẹ́ wá lóyún. I think that is the story of the twins. Whether they said the lady now ran away, was it to America or London, and then the lady kept on claiming that ọmọ ti kú, ọmọ òkú, wọ́n ṣàdán da aláàmú. But that was the day we heard that story. Now, Baba Ijesha, you said something in that video. Ó ní kàn gbé ògùn jáde, kàn gbé àfọ̀ṣẹ. The day you came to court, ó ti gbà wípé gbogbo ẹ̀ ló dì mọ́ra wá, aláàfáà wá, oníṣègùn wa, ológun wa, wọ́n ti kì í lájà. But like I said, ogun tó bá máa jà á jà, kò sí babaláwo tó lè wẹ ogun. Àánú ló lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún. Now, immediately they sentenced Baba Ijesha. I stepped out of the court. There is a lady. She's still here. I'm sure she's still alive because she chatted me afterwards, begging for Baba, begging me. She now looked at me. Oh, let me, Kisha, Kiniko, Lemi, Agbara, Kiniko, Anagbara, Kiniko, Ogun Shango, Monu, Madam Wa, Emma, would you get here now? Ẹ bá lẹ ní nǹkan ẹ̀ kí ń wojú ni láwọn tó gbé wá látọ̀ rí àwọn abínibí ni rí àwọn abínibí tó gbé wá báyìí ni èmi ni wọ́n fẹ́ máa dìgà ló fẹ́ máa galanta lé lórí èmi Adétòun. You know me as Detoun, you don't know. Oh, Moruko, don't fi bí mi. Then the lady calmed down. Ogun ni, tógun bá ń jàyàn, kò síbi tí ogun ò ti lè gbé àṣìṣe wá. You see some people, they will do some things and subconsciously, they will say, I don't know when I did it. Ogun ni. Ogun ni. I wish him well. Everybody has to start. It is not us. Let me tell you, it is not us that gave Baba Ijesha another opportunity. It is God. Because if Princess had patiently waited, Itara Omu Princess, if Princess waited extra 5 or 10 minutes, Baba Ijesha would have gone further and they would have given him life imprisonment. Nothing, he can't escape it. But I'm sure that God just wanted to show him. And I tell you, I told him, I think it was released 15th of December. Was it November or December? I can't remember. Mo sọ fún, mo ní ogun tó àdúrà ẹ ti gbà, ó máa kúrò lẹ́wọ̀n. Ogun ẹ ò ṣẹ́. Because even the way he was talking. See, let me tell you something I tell people. Eledidi, when you have a relationship and an agreement with God, forget about anybody, what people say. Me, I am a clear victim. I have seen the way people bully me on social media, talk, but I just keep quiet. People call me Aboku Soro. It is not me, it is the way God created me. The way about this one, I wanted to help all of you. Shut up, Aboku Soro. They created content. Oraya, imagine one day. A young cool. Ó lè ń fara hàn káàkiri lọ́tún lọ́sì.
Ó dẹ̀ pé ó pé tó ń.
Ẹ pa lójú ayé ẹ tó pa lẹ́nu mọ́. Òun náà lè gbé mi. Ẹ máa kó ti padà di àdìtú. Ẹ lè rí díẹ̀.
Ló bá tán.
That is how you human beings are. That's all you people like. Ọlọ́run dá àwa kan, ó dá wa yàtọ̀. Àkànṣe agbára lóní.
Yeah, I love you, Detoun gbàgbé ẹ̀. I love you. I love you, my baby.
Exposure.
I love her.
I remember when Oni called me the other year, how many years ago that came out one day. I'm a born again Christian. I gave my life to Christ years ago.
I love you, Dad.
But there are some things that are in me. And people bullied me. My bad, my own boy.
Don't mind them, Jare. They don't battle one on one.
You people are wicked.
Bad down, don't go.
Listen, going to Biola's platform is not wrong. It's not wrong. Biola was not wrong. But when you say somebody is an ex-convict, and this has to do with child, you need to respect it. If Baba Ijesha had apologized, Emma Binu Senior Shanu me. We all understand. But you want to whitewash. You want to make somebody because you will see the way he was talking about hate. One shaming, one liking you. Leave these people. There were so many people involved. So many people involved. So why are you just mentioning Princess and Iyabo? You know, if he had gone to that platform and said, please, Nigerians, I sincerely apologize. I'm working on myself. I'm work in progress. Give me another opportunity. People will help you. Nigerians were naturally human. We pity people. But you are trying to deny the fact. The court of law. See, let me tell you people something. Hey, you will not see court. If you see the level of psychologists they brought, are you aware that the people that did the examination for that girl, they are not from Nigeria?
Can you imagine?
Are you aware they went to bring them from their blooding? Are you all aware?
Wow.
Are you all aware that British government even got international organization got involved in this case?
Wow.
But when they come to media and they try to push this to you people quickly believe, me, I was not fully involved while the court processes was going on.
Can you imagine?
Because a whole lot happened.
Yummy.
But the truth of the matter is, don't go back to talk. See, I tell people that when you do something wrong, we all make mistakes in life. The very first thing to do is to forgive yourself. When you forgive yourself, it gives you the grace to be able to come out stronger. But when you are weak, you want other people to feel weak with you. Because your issue was with the government, not with an individual. Child molestation is the state government that will take it all.
100%.
It's the government. Every child belongs to the governor. DPPR and all of that. So you people, you realize that illiteracy.
100%.
Thank you.
Trashy set of people.
To be educated is not to be enlightened. Education.
Trashy set of people. Let me give you a clap, Charlie.
Why is Baba Ijesha not mentioning governor of the state? Why is he not mentioning Attorney General? Why is he not mentioning Road Bible? Why is he not mentioning the authorities? Why are you holding on to one single person? Even if Princess had not reported, another person would have reported. We report cases, we prosecute people, and we don't know them. So please, and the man survive. But when you people hear anything that has to do with our children, please, let us take sentiment away.
100%, my love.
If we don't sanitize our society, nobody will help us. But when they share with NUP, APC, ADC, apart from government, we are the people that are going to governance. And they want to be assurable, you hate Baba Ijesha, you hate this one, you hate Bimpe, you hate Taye. Who can help? Can he help to help? Does hating anybody put food on the table? I said something a few days ago. If you were raised with survival, you would do anything for survival. If you were raised with love, you would do anything with love. You see, those of you who are there sitting down and commenting, you were raised with hate. So it is easy for you to hate on
100%. They never experience love.
You are going through
wicked set of people.
There's a frustration, there's a trauma, there's a sickness, there's a wickedness in you, and that is your expression. You cannot give what you don't have.
All right,
so when you see people, there's a lady on my Instagram. You see her, she'll just come and comment rubbish, and all of a sudden today, my sister is dead. I'm trying to help my. So that is what is worrying you. And you people want to take people who are trying to help accountable. Do you know how many of us went to that police station that day? We didn't know the girl. I've not seen the girl in my life. I've never seen Princess in my life. But just because we heard that a child. So you can call me tomorrow. You can run to me tomorrow. I've seen people who bully me on this social media. They will enter my DM. Just for them, please. So only pada coin. Makoni. So one of you are here. You are shouting. We don't like Baba Ijesha. What can Baba Ijesha ever contribute to me? What? When did I do live video last? I'm sure it's over a year. I don't need money from live video. I don't need money from social media. Oh no, okay, maybe you pay me. I'm content. If I decide not to put my mouth in Nigerian message again, there's nothing you people can do. But conscience, empathy, sympathy. It could be you tomorrow. It could be you typing that rubbish. Every guy that died in this country. Somebody said, don't, princessy, I want to make the champagne. So, are they not two adults? Am I going to tell Baba Ijesha who he should deal with? Am I going to tell Princess and Thomas Basu? So are you trying to tell me baby Moshe why he is sin? Am I to Baba Shabi? So Baba Shabi should be sleeping with my children that I had before I met him. Is that what people are justifying? Are you a so because Baba Ijesha and Princess are dating, because that day I was asking Princess, they said people are dating, so the fact that Baba Ijesha and Princess are dating, they are cooking soup for each other, they are loving each other. What's my business with that one? So does that give Baba Ijesha the audacity to touch the girl? Why did I not confirm the age of the girl? As at when Baba Ijesha did what he did to the child was a minor. Now, let me tell you something a lot of you women don't understand. You are women, but you don't know your rights. It is the right of anybody, any woman, to talk when she wants to talk. If that girl is 40 years today, and this is when she has the energy, the strength, and the support to talk about what happened to her when she was 5 years old, nothing anybody can do. Somebody sent me a DM early this year and said that a sitting governor raped her when they were in secondary school or university, and the person is a sitting governor today. Now you people now stupidly ask, why are you just talking? She has the right to talk whenever she wants to write. You people should go and read what the international law about women says. And that is why there are some things you don't see me stupidly come and talk about on social media. That's you go do BBL, do the abuse, and it's a right. You have a right to decide how many children you want to have. You have a right how you want your body to look. You have a right about the decisions you take about yourself. It's your right. Bill Cosby, thank you. Aaron Kelly, thank you. So you are asking me. Now, Yomi family has always been saying this thing. One person is not the only person that did this to the girl. It's not only Baba Ijesha that did this to the girl. But the question is, who started it with the girl? Is every other person with consent or without consent? If the girl gave Baba Ijesha consent, Baba Ijesha's charges will be different. Yeah, abroad, in the UK, America, you see them. You see people going to those 13 years, 15 years old girls. Even if the girl said, yes, I want to date you, maybe because of what they want to get, do you believe that the law will still hold them accountable? They will still arrest them because you have to understand that there is age limit. When my son was in secondary school, at 17, no, Kensi was 16, I always beg him, don't toss any 15-year-old girl, no. Don't toss any 15-year-old girl. Though they are supposed to be age group because there's something they call age group. As I told my son, Matthew, don't even toss, don't even talk. One day, a girl sent me a message like 2 years ago. Is that Kenzie's mom? Oh yeah, this is Kenzie's mom. Can I talk to you for a minute? I first asked the girl, I said, please, where did you even get my number? I took you off Kenzie's phone. Kenzie ain't giving me attention. Kenzie ain't talking to me. I try to get his attention, he's not talking to me. I like Kenzie. He's a handsome, tall dude. But yeah, the girl now told me that if Kenzie does not answer me, she's going to put Kenzie in trouble.
Detoun.
In Nigeria. I quickly hired private tutor to be teaching my son. I put him, I was paying 32,000 pounds 2 years ago. I'm not even bothered for my son to go to school again. My son wrote his exam in Nigeria, then went back to the UK. I don't want to answer. My pastor that day will say, Kí yẹrẹ má kọ̀ sí ọtí mọ̀ pé ogun mi ń bọ̀. So please, I beg of you people, if you want to help Baba Ijesha, help him.
100.
But no matter what, take accountability. We are all adults. We are not perfect, but take accountability. Please. Take accountability. I'm sorry for what I did. Ìgbà money. Èmi tí mo sọ fún ẹ pé kó lọ gba àdúrà, kó gun ẹ lè ṣe. So you can go to social media and new people, and if anybody goes to report again, he's going back to that prison. It wasn't only that girl that came out. A lot of people, look at people are coming out now because it is a counter war. I tell people that silence is golden. Sometimes you don't talk. If there's anybody that has been most bullied on this social media, it's me. But you see that I don't talk. I just keep quiet. Not because I don't have what to say. When they were dragging my husband, dragging me, dragging everything, I had so much to say. Sometimes you keep quiet out of respect. That was why I did the testimony. I had to go and pick a master's degree. I started to do the master's degree just to keep myself busy. Shebi, he did a song. Only about and podcast. The way they will twist podcast, just to gain views, click and bait. It happened to me. I went to choose this podcast. They told me that I was sleeping with my father. I said the room where they kept my father, we always go there, we spend time. Then somebody, and then the media. And you people know the media. When you don't like somebody or you like somebody, some people say this person can never go wrong in my heart. And some people, what is simple. How many years ago there was no article? That is the power of prayer and relationship with God. I'm not a pastor. What did they mean? I was praying. God said, and God said, Ashiwaju was going to be present. Even me, when I received prophecy, and they argue with myself, Ashiwaju care. But we will always be human. How it wants to happen? Anybody, whether okay, somebody say he stole the mandate. Do we look like saints? Are we saints? Are they not pastors that they call themselves saints? I have been on the mountain before, and a guy, a small girl came to meet me. She was purely a mad girl. I was looking at her. You know, and I looked at her, I sized her up. I quickly took, I think it was 500 and I gave her, I said, 500 over for me. You want to drone the left, but over for me Jeep. 500 over for me. That was how I gave 1,000. We left. The girl went. We went to where we wanted to go and eat. Left one again. There's a woman that sells pound again. We went there where we wanted to go and eat. We got there, we saw this lady again. Then she now entered, said she wanted to eat with us. Once we sat down, we ordered for pound again. I wanted to break our fast. She said, hey, I confirm me not alone there. The minute we wanted to say, oh yeah, they brought the food, she did that right. She got up. I gave her money again, said, Mufela, slippers. And that was how the girl disappeared. The girl kept on saying that me that they want to give moto. I got home 2 days later, and truly, a car was waiting for me, a Range Rover. So, and today, that movie was never released. Tony did not release the movie. but Ashagi never posted that content. Only God knows if this was just what wanted to happen. When the Yabo called me, if I didn't follow them, I'm not a street fighter. I'm a proper educated person. That video, everybody in my family, the first person that called was Baba Shibobi Balogun. That called my brother. My brother Tini said, I cannot stand you, maltreating children. You can abuse me, you can maltreat me. I don't care. I'm an adult. But when I see people who cannot speak, it's tough. So nobody hates anybody. You hate yourself. And by now, Baba Ijesha should realize that I want you about Soto or hate any. Because the truth is difficult for people to accept.
100.
Somebody was arrested. Somebody was. In fact, that guy, when they said it's a very offense wanted, that was when I started shouting, hold down. You people should hold him there. When you want I'm about to beg me what it for. Because we saw the video. Go and watch the video. How can it be a location? You now open the room. You wanted to spy whether somebody was there. He didn't know there was a CCTV camera. Oh no, back camera. On shoot movie. Or the camera you came with, you left it in the car and you started to leak. Oh, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. So if that was a movie and they are selling that movie, and you're not going to come around. So what's a movie? Yes, it movie. So and you're not going to come around movie. I need to budget.
Rich baby, how are you?
I need to budget. That nobody will produce such a movie because there is no storyline. Even if there is a storyline, the law will not accept for such a movie to be published.
Give me meat pie.
Hey. So look at how stupid some of you are.
Hey.
Display your stupidity. In the name of defending somebody. You are not defending dignity. You are not defending humanity. You are not defending justice. You are not defending conscience and posterity. See, I cannot show you people. If you see the videos that we see on a daily basis of sexual molestation, I said it on Sunday, I said I'm not mentally okay. Because people are going through worse situations. And we are trying to help them. And some of you there, some of you idiots here, you are making it about your personal self and a personal person. A whole first lady calling for the release of a child molester. Because I didn't put the name of the first lady out there. People want me to mention the person. But I like the content. We are talking about this thing. Some people ask this stupid question. You always personalize.
Network Detoun.
Sorry, excuse me,
On the stop Detoun, Jeko shaking. You can imagine the whole first lady is because people will want to let's settle it out of court.
And like glorify individuals. You people like to
celebrate rubbish.
I don't feel as just come for me, you're fine. You people are called enablers.
100%.
Enablers. We live in a society with enablers. Go to any court. The evidences are there. Some of you cannot go to court and ask for paperwork. Go to court. Somebody said something. I heard Mama Ijesha say that when the court saw what she posted, there is no court of law that will come to social media to pick any evidence upon everything people were posting about Mohbad on social media. Did he go to court? Did he get to court? Did he ever get to court? The court will never come to social media to pick anything
But yeah,
because they need certified true copies.
Take your evidence to court. Stop talking about Mohbad on this.
The law does not work with content. The law works with certified true copies.
100%.
Even if the chief judge is seeing everything people are saying on social media, let me tell you something. They will not. Now, let me give you a good example. During COVID, Clark Kids, I think Jamisi, Memona, thank you. During COVID, there was this video, Tiyeyimbashi, of a woman that used our COVID palliative, Indomie. Obara, that used Indomie.
Indomie
that was meant for palliative. The woman used it and branded her name and used it to do her birthday. And she was sharing it. That video surfaced on social media. Everybody was screaming, shouting, bullying her, cursing her. Honorable politician only. Nobody made a single complaint. Honorable Mojisola Oriyepe, House of Assembly, House of Rep, thank you. Some people are very intelligent. I like the kind of people I'm talking to. Now, we were doing International Women's Day. Obara, I think it was 5 or 6 years ago. COVID is 6 years now.
Please help us to power tap. They said we are just
somebody was now tapping me. I'm a woman. Let me shock you. It was the speaker. It was speaker that was at that. The minute Desmond Elliot was there, me, I have the seats. That day, she was shifting and only Desmond put my dead with here, Tasibi. Only until I cool down. Now, why did they not remove that woman? Nobody complained. There was no single letter. And they now said that despite the fact that they saw it on social media, they cannot take it
there was no report, official report.
If they act on social media, tomorrow our constituency people can say that they suspended their House of Rep just because they want to do Uruje and then they are not duly represented. That it is our constituency members that was supposed to write a petition against her and they would have investigated the matter and they would have been able to suspend her. You see why you people continue to make stupid content. Same thing when they appointed, what do you call it? All these ambassadors. We were all on social media shouting. And I told them, all these younger people, because my husband had 3 multiple surgeries last year. That was why I had to stay away. 3 major surgeries. From October till December. So when I saw it, I said we should write a petition and send it to the Senate. Once the Senate receives a letter, what do you call it? This guy that is defending Asiwaju, that called Asiwaju a baron. What's this guy's name? This guy that's always wearing Kampala and Ankara and Ashoke. That we were abusing. What's this guy's name?
Okay,
They said, okay, we are there, we will write it. I thought they had written that letter. You see that when Senate came out, what did Senate tell people? Senate said, nobody wrote a letter. But all of you were on social media creating content with our problems. So shall we pay Yoshi? That's why I tell you people that you people will continue to eat your problems. And the people that decide our lives for us, they are there on the streets. Shebi, election has come now. We have started shouting, PDP, APC, LUP, ADC. The wave is heat, the heat is wave. City boy. Hey, oh yeah, I don't know. The people that will determine our lives, they are there on the streets. And we will be creating content. And at the end of the day, the consequences of their action, we are the ones that will suffer it. I don't do content here. I'm not a content. I don't know. You know, so please, everybody deserves a second chance in life. Baba Ijesha deserves a second chance in life. But take accountability.
100%.
Take accountability. You do something, I'm sorry. Edari Jimmy. Oh, thank you, Jere. Edari Jimmy Moti Shell. Edari Jimmy. One for a logo. Kò síṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe, kò ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù, kò nílé, kò ní kankan. Kò sáṣọ, kò sẹ́bí, kò sọ́mọ, kò síyàwó. Kò sẹ́bí, kò sára. Ṣebí family members who said, ó ṣe irú ẹ̀ fáwọn náà. Ó bá ọmọ àwọn bá àbúrò wọn sùn. Ó yá ọmọ àbúrò ẹ̀ náà pé àbọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀. Wọ́n ló bá yẹn náà sùn.
Wow.
So kò sẹ́nìbọ̀dì fún so tó bá jáde pé ká ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ mi tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kan play the voice recording. Pẹ̀lú Naija ṣì máa dùn, abú ẹbẹ̀ gbogbo wa. Ṣebí ilé ló fẹ́ gbà fún kó tó jáde lẹ́wọ̀n. I'm not God. Nígbà EndSARS, bí Sanwó-Olú ṣe ṣe wá tó, àwa kọ́ lọ lọ́hùn náà. Sometimes you leave people if you want to pẹ̀lẹ́lẹ̀ wọn, but don't disrespect the dignity of a girl child. That was the main reason why I said, Biola, you can bring somebody on your podcast, Oprah Winfrey, all of them. Go to America, there are plenty there. I'm not found an opportunity to come and solve anyone now. I am not going to solve anyone, I'm so tall. But am I being in Nigerians? Now, let me shock you. I said something in that video. You see, I know so much. You see, 99.9% of everything going on social media, they will always pass my table. Either people will come for spiritual support, auntie, pray for me, do this. Prophecy, they will come to me and say about Badura Sikini, Kilo Sheba. Some people will call me as a Balagba and say, I seek advice. They won't be around Balagabriel about me. Money recording a Balagabriel me by now. Most son fu. Money a Balagabriel. Oh, money show mommy, mommy, Mosan video. All auntie, I want you cooking balance anybody then or respect anybody. A Balagabriel or never respect it. A Balagabriel can anybody, no woman should be alone. Money soften, money will wow. CS in me. Only okay, so boy love for it done. I was going to pay. And then did la joromo. On be mi don mewa wo. Money ti ba be so to ba gbo wa ko ni titi e waju. Gbogbo Agbala Gabriel ló sọ fún mi báyìí. Mo dẹ̀ pé Agbala Gabriel. Ọmọ tó ló bí wọn fún yín mo bá sọ̀rọ̀. Mommy àwọn twins ló wá fẹjọ́ yẹn sùn mí. Go and verify from her. Àwọn twins orí Instagram. Ya Beji. In Ibadan. We paid for the girl to come to Lagos. Agbala Gabriel sọ̀rọ̀. Oh no, he never proved himself that he was right. He took accountability. When I saw money on the man borrow, I don't know the man was social media. He was so to them you like it to. Money bought to buy barre shoto, wa ba oto. To ba de barre shoto, wa barre ni DS. Money ni me but ma so bo se ma ri niyen. I might say it like a joke, but bo se ma ri niyen. Ṣé padà bára ẹ̀ díẹ̀. Ó àbí pọ̀ máa gbalé fún. Ó àbí pọ̀ máa ṣe gbádùn máa ṣàwọ́. Ọmọ ẹ̀ ló kọ̀ disappear. Wọ́n náà máa ń fọ abọ́ bì kan. Nobody, if I like content, màá ti jáde social media, màá ti wá sọ, na sure they look. And why did I keep quiet? He took accountability. He didn't deny the pregnancy, neither did he deny the girl. And all them fulowo awala ko so pe to fún ọmọ yóò tó big man ní ẹ mọ́tò mẹ́ta oníyàwó nle o ṣe. Ó dẹ̀ gbàdúrà fún Agbala Gabriel. Èmi Ìṣọ̀lọ́hun. Ó dẹ̀ máa lọ wá kó ní tiẹ̀ wá. Dúmà tọ́rọ̀ náà dẹ̀ padà jáde sórí social media. Few people did not see me. I know on camera, no on lights. We all have our own issues. Nobody, no person, nobody is a saint. Ọ̀nà máa jẹ́ kó gun ayé jà wá. Mo sọ fún Àgbàlá, mo ló gun ayé ló ń jà ẹ́. Torí tó bá ń ṣe ogun ayé ló jà ẹ́, o lè ráàánú gbà, orógo lò. Tàbí sọ pé àwọn pásọ̀ gan orí ogun, wọ́n rìn. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó ṣẹ́ ni. I know too much. Ìgbà tí mo mi jẹ́ ojú mi kú, before mo mi jẹ́ ojú mi tó kú, nígbà tó pè mí, mo sọ fún kí ló ń porúkọ ẹ̀. Kí ló ń kọ brother mi yìí sìn. He's always on Instagram. He was one and the other musician. They were the ones talking about it.
Detoun.
This guy is
Detoun.
How can I forget his name? Somebody should remind me.
Just Detoun.
He was one that started pushing Omiji Oju forward. Alayo and the other. Láńre lè wí lè ṣe. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún wọn. Mo ní Láńre. Ntí mo ń rí yìí. Báyìí ní kẹ́ ṣe tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti ṣe ó máa padà kú. Because èmi fúnra mi ti sọ fún Bùnmi almost 3 years ago. Orí òkè Ọbádáre ni mo wà. Òru ni mo pè Bùnmi. The call log is still on my phone. Nǹkan báyìí ni o. Má jẹ́ kí lágbájá ṣe báyìí fún ẹ o. Má jẹ́ kí nǹkan báyìí ṣe ẹ́ o. When Anaya called me, àti láàrin alẹ́ mi lè ṣe, mommy, I need the help yín. Come bá wa post ẹ̀ sórí page. Mo ní ẹ wá kò sí iye owó tó ń fẹ́ kó lẹ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ bù mí lọ́dọ̀ kí ló ń pẹ̀ orí òkè. Ibi báyìí ni kẹgbẹ́ lọ. Òkúta báyìí ni kẹ lọ fi ṣàdúrà fún bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ lọ sórí òkè. I told Alayo, I told láàrin alẹ́ mi lè ṣe. Mo dẹ̀ máa gbé lọ́dọ̀ bá dáre. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún ọmọ ló máa mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti ṣe ó máa padà kú. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi fúnra mi ti sọ fún Bùnmi 3 years ago. Me, I'm close to a lot of all these gospel artists, all these pastors that we are like this. But I don't come to social media. Mi wá lójú ẹlẹ́jọ́ ẹ kọ̀ọ̀kan mi. Bùnmi, ọmọ mi gidi ni, sister mi ni. She respects me so much, she loves me. This song that she's always singing everywhere. Baby, there for me, oh. I'm the owner of the song. Even when my band people started to fight her, I said them leave the song for her. I feel like for only one woman. Iṣẹ́ activism ni ò jẹ́ kí n ráyè gospel. You have not answered my question. Iṣẹ́ activism òun ni ò jẹ́ kí n ráyè gospel. I told them money ẹ fílẹ̀ mo yọ̀ǹda orí yẹn fún. Myself and my manager they even agreed to do. I said ẹ fílẹ̀ orí pọ̀ mélòó lórí. Káwa bá gbé gospel sórí gbogbo ọmọ akógbá.
Sára ìgbà tí ò kọ́ tán mo ti fẹ́ máa jó lọ bó fẹ́ kọ́.
Different capacities.
Wọ́n ní Bùnmi is older than Detoun.
Go ahead, ask your question.
Yeah, I don't know.
And there's nothing that I do that I don't do excellently well. If it is prayer, I pray excellently well. If it is fight, activism, I fight excellently well. If it is comedy, I will make you laugh excellently well. If it is food, I
rò pé torí this rapist bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ ayaba ti pọ̀ jù náà kí ló kàn wá pẹ̀lú wọn.
Ọlọ́run ló dá mi bẹ́ẹ̀. But àwọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe agbára lò. Ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá bá yín sọ, tẹ́ ẹ bá gbọ́ ẹ ṣe máa bá yín nìyẹn. There's nothing happening on the social media that I don't know. There's no case that does not pass in front of me, but you never see me come out and talk.
Àǹtí kìlẹ̀ wí.
Kó jẹ́ pásítọ̀ wo lágbára kan lọ́lọ́ agbẹ́lọ́dẹ́ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì sílẹ̀ kó máa lọ lo agbára ẹ̀mẹ̀jọ jẹ́ agbọ́dọ̀ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà analysis yẹn ni kò ṣe fún wa.
Ó ṣàlàyé nígbà tí àwọn justice for Mohbad kánú jẹ́ ó ń bá òkú sọ̀rọ̀ ó ń pè.
láti bring gbogbo yẹn wá sìn kò sí tó kàn wá bóyá ó rí vision fún Bùnmi kan kò rí vision wàhálà yẹn ní kọ́nà ìṣọ́ lálẹ́.
Your country Detoun, what's your take about Queen Mother? Okay. I'm only it's I'm only right.
Me, if I say it, I say it, and that is why part of the reasons why I try to be reserved because my mouth is fierce, and that's why people see the way when I want to drag government. She said I know they look anybody face, I know they fear. Or see anybody they finish it. Or see.
But they told the terrorists.
Panicking of Bodule lady. I'm not somebody who runs for God just for when I need something.
Yeah, can we just talk about it and go to bed? Because Emigoma, at least Atigbo, she has come out to put some light into what we have always said, because she was privy to the fact that she saw the evidence first before they came out. She was part of those people that saw the video of Baba Ijesha. And like what we have said here, Ani, you are talking about, for those of you that still believe in Baba Ijesha, number one, we said it. It was true that it was set up because they wanted evidence. And like she said, we didn't know that it was the police that told her to go and bring evidence that Otibomo Esuri, Aboyoti molest or Moeri. Failure on our police. So now she's coming out to let us know pé police gangan ló ní kó mú evidence wá. So how will she gather the evidence if not what she used? And you could see ó ní ara bí ara ṣe ń ta tó ní ò ṣe lè jẹ́ kí ó penetrate because Baba Ijesha was ready to penetrate that child. But as a mother, she couldn't hold on to it. That was why she came out before time. Ṣáà ti Detoun tún ti sọ nǹkan mi because ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad tó tún gbé jáde wọ́n ní ẹ̀yin wọ́n lẹ́yìn ayé lè jẹ́ káwọn gbèjà yín délẹ̀ ẹ̀ bá ti rí kókó tó pa Mohbad ẹ̀ ń pè wọ́n ní abókùnfẹ́.
And the way they interview these innocent children, you will be shocked. There are a lot of mechanisms. It's not by I will give you bread, I will give you biscuits. Yes, I attended the Kenneth Community High School.
So you can imagine what that child went through. You know, when they were doing the investigation, and so many of you will just come on social media and just be saying things. Every Jew sister me, how are you? And why I'm really bitter, I'm feeling bad about so many Nigerian women, about so many women saying that Baba Ijesha was framed. Wípé àwọn bitter women ní ìkọ́ni wọn ni wọ́n ń gbèjà náà ń gbè ní ọ̀n gbèjà Baba Ijesha torí Baba Ijesha wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́ ntójú yín rí tẹ́yìn gan rí tí yòókù bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ní wù tó bá rìnrìn ìdọ̀tí wọn ò lè fi kó ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ wọ́n ní kò lẹ́bí kò lára mọ́ wọ́n láwọn ẹbí ẹ̀ gan wípé ó ní ọ̀nà ti bá ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ kan sùn ẹ ṣáà gbọ́n bíbáyìí wọ́n ló ti bọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ kan sùn rí ó ti ní problem pẹ̀lú family ẹ̀ gangan immediate family ẹ̀ cousin ẹ̀ bóyá cousin ẹ̀ ló bá sùn or something you can imagine it's not fair.
Process, and once there's a case in court, just keep quiet and allow the justice to. You people ask me or Solo Dapomo, Dapo and I are in court. The governor and I were in court.
Anyway, guys, is there anybody that wants to say something? I'm going to bed. You can go and watch Detoun where she is. I am convinced that Baba Ijesha did it. I am convinced because he's gone through the court of law. He's gone through the lower court. He's gone to the highest court. You understand? So he's been convicted. His name is already on the register. He's out now. We expect him to do better. We expect him to do better. Isn't it? So, for coming out now, we ṣe ẹjọ́ wẹ́wẹ́ ẹjọ́ Baba Ijesha kó wá bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún ìdáríjì ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kó dẹ̀ máa ṣe kíni kó máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ ni. Any other person, the first one, I'm going to bed. Iṣẹ́ wà lọ́la. I love you all. Have a wonderful night. Tomorrow we'll come and analyze Detoun's gbogbo ẹjọ́ wẹ́wẹ́. Ó dàárọ̀ ẹ̀yin tèmi. Facebook. Ó dàárọ̀ mà. Wọ́n ní Detoun ẹjọ́ wẹ́wẹ́ ló ń ro. Detoun